direct your attention to the...
Come on!
Hey, crank up the volume and wake up the neighbors. Are you hearing this or what? Is your heart pounding with the beat? Am I getting through to you? Show me what you got. I'm counting on y'all.
It's a brand new day in Tokyoto. Headlining the news is the recent statement from Goji Rokaku on the graffiti gangs plaguing the city. Quote, "My Rokaku forces are on patrol in all major metropolitan areas to make sure these terrorists are behind bars where they belong."
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to Full Steam Saturday, the day where I, in theory, play games the entire day, although in practice I usually start a little bit too late. But yeah, welcome back everyone, welcome back. Man, we got a day for you today. We're gonna play, well, we're gonna start with more Snowrunner with Chris. Later there may be a little Helldivers with the others. That's otters as in the animal, the mustelids, my cousins, the otters. But more importantly, much later tonight, we're gonna have the next part of Nemo's monthly Mega Man X Marathon. I am going to play Mega Man X1 again, but with a special rule this time. I'm going to try to beat Mega Man X1 without using save states, which is going to be quite an exercise, because that game is pretty brutal. But I really want to like get good enough at those games to beat them without save states, because I don't know, like the save states were, I guess, some save states were fine, but I started really relying on those save states a lot, like way too much basically, and it became kind of a crutch. Like I would save state my way through boss battles and such, which kind of meant that I did not properly learn how to do those boss battles. And the whole point of those marathons is to get better and better at the games so that I can complete them faster and faster. Because at some point I want to be able to actually like fully participate in the marathon and clear multiple of those games in a single night. Although for that we also need to start the marathon earlier. Hi Skunky, welcome in. This Wordle is fucked up. I know, right? I have vowels, but like I'm like on my, how many attempts am I? I'm on 3 attempts. I have vowels but no consonants yet. That's how fucked up it is. I don't know what to make of this, man. How are you doing today, Skunky? How have you been? For some reason, your message does not pop up in the multi-chat, but it does pop up in Twitch, in the Twitch chat. That is why I have to keep so many windows open, because every single chat window picks different messages that it displays. Other than 5, that was fucked up, man. I don't know what to make of this. Slaying the Spire. Oh yeah, Skunky, I completely forgot to respond to your message yesterday. I need to think about it, because I've never played that game before. Although it's probably not gonna happen. There's so many games, man. I don't have enough time. I'm also in like discussions with new job stuff, so I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Okay, hang on, let me chat. I'm still doing my fucking Wordle. I cannot figure out this. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Similar to Blatro or other of those deck builders. It is true, it is a deck builder, yeah. I mean, I'm in theory kind of interested, but... Yeah, anyway. Chat, I've been playing Deadlock again, off stream. We don't have time for Deadlock today, but man, I really want to play more Deadlock. I feel like I'm finally starting to like get the hang of that game. Hi Chris. Welcome in, welcome in. I feel like I'm finally starting to get success. How are you doing today, Chris? Are you okay?
Just waking up.
Oh god. Do you need a little bit more time? Do you need some coffee?
No. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, but I haven't said anything, so my voice is in that gravelly mode.
Oh, your voice needs to kickstart, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, let me get the game capture up and going. Man, why are you down here next to me instead of up there? Oh, I see why. It's because I have my foods improperly set up. Let's see, I think we're probably gonna use game multi-POV. What we're playing today? Well, today we are starting with Snowrunner with Chris. We might play a little Helldivers with the others, lately, but later. But that depends on if it works out timing-wise. And much later today, I'm gonna play Mega Man X1 again with Nemo and the rest of the gang. I'm gonna try to play without save states this time, which I am scared. I don't know if that's gonna work out. But I really want to clear one of those games without using save states. I tried to limit the number of save states I used when I was playing Symphony of the Night, and that was a lot of fun. But that also partially became possible because Symphony of the Night has like overpowered bullshit in the game itself, so you don't even need the save states to bullshit your way through that game.
Freestyle something for me real quick, you know, just real quick.
Still listed as Enfield? Oh shit.
I think you could not save state Mega Man X1. The other 2 and 3 are a little bit harder to not save state.
Yeah, what I might end up doing is if it doesn't work out without save state, I might just say I'm making a save state before the boss and that's it. No more than that. That I might shift the rule a little bit up to that. But what I want to avoid is this what I was doing in the past, where I was like slowly save stating my way through a boss, like I was making like I was building a task or something, you know. That I don't want to do anymore. Because I don't learn those boss battles properly if I keep that approach.
Yep.
Like when I was playing Symphony of the Night, I started doing that on one of the bosses, and then one of the people in the audience, Slapper, she kind of called me out on it and said, "You do the same thing with Mega Man, but you don't learn to properly play the game if you keep doing that." And she was very right about that.
You could make a save state before entering the boss room.
Yeah. So, like I might stick to that, but we'll see tonight. We'll see how it goes. I'll try without save states first, and if I realize like I'm not even gonna be able to beat the game at this rate, I might start using some save states. But we'll see. All right. So one of the things we were talking about. So so again, Slot 2 is my personal private save game. I've been bumming around the Timir map to pick up the upgrade parts for the Russian trucks, because most of those are in Timir. And in doing so, I realized why Timir is the third map in the vanilla game, because it's significantly harder than either Michigan or Alaska. Like the snow in Alaska is a problem, but I kind of realized that despite the amount of snow, the Alaska map has a lot of good infrastructure, a lot of really good roads. But in Timir, you're gonna find barely any good roads. It's all little windy, small dirt roads. So I'm starting to detect a pattern with this game where in the American maps, the challenges are based on like either collapsed or broken infrastructure, and in the Russian maps, there is no infrastructure. which is an interesting way to approach it. So I'm gonna load up my save game. So the first question that we need to ask ourselves is, do we want to go to Timir to collect the upgrades there, or are we just gonna continue with North Carolina?
I'm cool with either one, whichever one you want to do.
Then I propose we go to Timir. Because there's a ton of vehicles on that map, so you can quickly get a few extra new trucks, including a really good scout vehicle.
Yeah,
You didn't see any snow running yet, Rico? Well, other time. I have some bad news. We're not gonna be seeing any snow today. We're not gonna play any of the maps with snow in them. Okay. Anyway, let me go to Timir. So, if you buy this game, chat, just the vanilla game, you get 3 maps. You get Michigan, Alaska, and Timir. And as you can see, Timir is the third one listed, and that's because this is by far the hardest map in the vanilla game. Right here, off the bat, you can see it. The garage is up here in the upper right corner. I mean, this is like the furthest removed from everything else that it can be. There will be mud. Mud is like snow in a way, I suppose. Oh, I need to go back. Hang on, I need to go back to North Carolina and collect my trucks.
Yeah, you also need to make it a co-op game.
Did I not do that? Hang on, I'm gonna very quickly then collect my trucks. And then I will go into the online game. So recover you. Store. This will not take long. The only problem is that like the trucks that I have like put in nice positions are now gonna be but that's always the thing, you know, like when you like are moving to a different area, it means that you're gonna have to like suddenly all of your trucks that you've like stashed out in important places are going to be back in the garage. And all of the effort you made is gonna go to waste. But that's fine. Oh shit. These two are here too. Hang on, can we get a snowman in the corner? Can we bury Chris? Look, there's gonna be so much mud in these maps that he's gonna be buried in like a pile of mud, basically. Okay, I think that I have all of my vehicles now. Nothing here seems to be out here anymore. No. Okay, we're good to go. Time here. Alright, here we go. Also, Chris, if you're, are you sharing your screen yet? If you share your screen, I'll project it on the screen again. Man, I'm not looking forward to having to set up my sources for the marathon again tonight.
Mega Man.
Yeah. I love the marathon, I love playing it, but setting up OBS for it to capture everything is a nightmare. Because of the sheer number of perspectives.
Are you RE2 Mr. X?
Yeah. That's a joke from when I was playing I was playing Deadlock yesterday, and I kept I was playing Deadlock with a few friends, and I kept getting laned with one of them who's for some reason we just kept ending up in the same lane, and their username was RE3 Nemesis. So I was like, hold on, I know a very funny joke. So I'm RE2 Mr. X. I forgot to change it back. Mega Man, the super fighting robot. Well, super is a very loaded term, but yeah, a fighting robot, yeah.
Do you mind if you load the game in co-op mode?
Oh fuck, sorry. I'm all over the place today. Funny thing is, I've actually been awake for like a few hours now, but I also feel like I just woke up. Pharaoh Man is still the best one.
Pharaoh Man has his theme is amazing. I love Pharaoh Man.
I don't think I know Pharaoh Man.
He's Mega Man. I want to say Mega Man 6, but it might be 4 or 5. He's also in the cartoon.
Never
and
seen
I think he just punches the shit out of Mega Man.
Oh, but they all do that when I am in control. Alright, so here's the chat. The main reason why we want to do the Timere map is, as you can see, engine slots, and they're both in Timere. And this is a good truck, but ever since now that I've actually started unlocking the better parts and engines for these Russian trucks, I've started to realize just how good they are. And also there's like I said, there's a bunch of vehicles just out here in this map and the other one. I swear there are so many stranded vehicles in Timere. Like, they're all over the place, and like not all of them are missions where if you recover them you actually get them, but some of them are, and they're also really cool vehicles. So I absolutely think it's gonna be worth it. So right off the bat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my little Tatra 805, which also has better engines in this area, by the way. But it's already right off the bat, it's pretty good. We're gonna take this little truck here, and we're gonna grab a... Hang on, let me make sure that everything here is, yes, engageable. And make sure that this thing is like properly equipped and everything. Heavy trailer hitch, light trailer hitch. Yeah, we need the light trailer hitch because the first thing I'm gonna do when I leave the garage is I'm gonna buy a prototype exploration trailer. Rico never saw the meme video from the cartoon? No, I haven't. It was 4, by the way. What was 4?
Mega Man 4.
Oh.
Is where Pharaoh Man is from.
I have never played the original Mega Man games.
Where's my Royal?
I have played the X. I've played 4 of the X games, Mega Man X1 through 4, but never the original ones. It's like a big gap in my Mega resume. All right, so right off the bat, chat, I'm gonna activate the radar, and you'll see why immediately. This is literally the first thing I did when I loaded this game up in this map up in my solo save. And right off the bat, I was like, oh, I'm so happy I did this because check this out. Right off the bat, an upgrade here and an upgrade over there. And that's kind of the pattern with this map.
I think I'm missing some trucks, so I need to check to see if I have them somewhere.
Have you played this save game on your own?
Yeah, I played a little bit the last week because I was just itching to play a little bit.
In that
I
case,
forgot I did.
in that case, you might have them, yeah, in your own, in like one of your own maps. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little exploration vehicle, I'm gonna take it down this road and just perform a few scans, because that's gonna reveal a bunch of upgrades to us. Because I wanted to, yesterday I wanted to do some prep work by, like, figuring out where those things were, those upgrades, to make this a bit faster today. But instead I played, Deadlock, so. Hi Zarisa, welcome in.
Well, you scan, and I'll get a mud truck and
Okay.
make a mud man in the corner.
Yeah, I'll waive at picking up any of the upgrades until you're back in the game. Check my memes.
Yeah, the Pharaoh Man meme is pretty good.
It's such a intimidating thing to say to someone. Check your memes. Oh fuck. I like a Mega Man touches you and he learns your most powerful attack.
No! Now you got my weapon!
I'll watch the whole thing later. Kitty passerby, I woke up from nap and I have not eaten anything in a good while. You should go eat, my man. But thank you for checking in, Zarisa. Have a good food. By the way, did you see that Crytek has started to drop hints or like drop teasers of what's going to be in the next big hunt update? Because they have like shown a trailer of a new enemy type, and I'm not happy with it. Adding
Oh,
what?
no, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say is they already had like the immolators, which are like zombies with internal fire. So if they hit you can catch on fire, and if you pierce them with anything sharp, including bullets, they'll violently explode and start burning out. So you need to be you preferably have to take them either on at a big distance or with a blunt weapon. They're very annoying. I've actually I did a solo run once where I got the bounty, and then on my way out to extraction, 2 immolators surprised me and beat me to death. So I just died right there with a fucking bounty as a solo player. It was so tragic. But now they're adding a brother to the immolator, which is a zombie that can breathe fire.
I remember you saying that you have to do a seismic vibration module.
Yeah. By the way, chat, how's the audio balance? Yeah, you have to, Chris. Yeah, there's like so there's 3 exits to the quarry, which is the second map in this area, in this region. But all 3 of those exits are currently blocked. You cannot use them. In order to use them, you have to complete, let's see, geological exploration. I'll accept the thing. So you have to go to 3 areas, and you have to use the seismic vibrator module. The trick is that these areas are not indicated on the map, but you can see how far away from them you are. So I can tell you right now that the first one of these is up here in the north. The second one is over here in the south eastern corner. And the third one is all the way over here in the west. And the first 2 are not too hard to get to. The third one is a pain because you have to drive through a swamp. So getting that one is going to be a pain. This is like, I never used the seismic module before either, so I was like, what the fuck, how do I even use this thing?
I guess I'm gonna figure it out.
I mean, there's another one you can do if you want. Hub recovery over here. There is a hub here in the center that we have to slowly fix. And we'll slowly unlock new features here that are gonna help a lot. But I can take care of that one as soon as I finish exploring if you want.
Yeah.
We don't need this one for to progress, but it helps a lot to have this hub here. Okay, anyway, let me go activate the radar. I feel like I might have the audio balance slightly fucked up. Hang on, let me put this up to like, I don't know, like 9. Alright, yeah, as you can see right off the bat in more upgrade locations. It's funny that there's one right in this pit over here. It's a bit of a pain to get in there. That's another reoccurring pattern here. There's like these weird pits and that they often have something in them. Let me see. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. I haven't played Hunt in a while. I remember being a menace with the bomb stick. Other time, if you want to play more Hunt, let's play together sometime. I love Hunt. Uh-oh. I like how, because every weapon in Hunt is like overpowered, because every weapon, like the time to kill is very low and such, so it comes down, some weapons are a little bit better than others, but it really comes down to personal taste. So I've seen like a lot of different people who like different approaches. Like I know that like friend of the stream, VDog, she loves the katana. BM, who I play the game with a lot, he loves what was the rifle called again that he uses a lot? Like he's much more like, I guess, like what you would kind of call like what you would expect out of a game like that. But then I myself, I love well, what I love kind of depends on, kind of changes a lot. I'm like the guy who keeps darting between builds because he cannot decide what he mains. Okay, this might be risky.
Roads are terrifying.
With your vehicle. Oh yeah, I forgot to warn you about that, Chris, but that seismic vibrator module is extremely top heavy. So
yeah,
and
that bridge was spooky.
Yeah, and these roads like to have like lateral tilts to them, which are a nightmare. So you are like when I did this mission, I had to like have a second truck on standby just to pull the first truck out of trouble because it kept tipping over. It was a nightmare. So I'm very excited that you're doing it this time. If something goes wrong, I can send in another truck. I can send in the Mastodon or something to help get you out. Okay, hang on.
Let's examine some of these phrases more.
Oh fuck, it happened.
I don't want to re-drive out here, so I'm just gonna get a different truck and pick myself up.
If you want, I can deploy the Mastodon for you.
Nah, that's alright.
Well, yes.
Although the Pacific isn't too bad in this map. It's like because it has at least has wide roads and open areas and such. Let me see. Okay, we're still good here. We're still good, yeah. I love this music. I do need to see what is gonna be the best way for me to navigate my way over here. At some point, I'm probably gonna like go back and sell the exploration unit and then just like go drive over to the individual watchtowers. But first, we're going to take this road and see how far this will take us. So am I at the... Oh, this is a different area that I'm at. I thought this might be the hub that we're supposed to build, but... Yeah, so for the hunt they tease the fire-breathing enemies, and I hope that they don't have the same thing as the immolators, where they explode if you shoot them. I really hope that, because otherwise they're like, if you have to get close to those things, and when they start breathing fire on you, and fire is like the scariest shit in Hunt, because it's like fire If you catch on fire, not only will it slowly lower your health, but it will slowly lower your maximum health. It will destroy your health bar, which is like the most terrifying thing of all. Oh, I am in trouble.
What is going on?
Hang on, let me turn on the differential lock. Come on. Come on. Oh, Lord.
I've only driven down one road and I already hate this place.
Yeah, that's why we should just grab the upgrades and get out. This place hits differently.
Look, mud is one thing. 45-degree angled roads is another thing.
Yeah, not just 45 degrees up or down, but 45 degrees laterally.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of all, especially when you're top heavy. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I'm so stuck, man. What the hell? Didn't expect it to be this bad. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Hang on. I actually also have to send in another truck already. No.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I guess I might as well do the hub recovery one. And grab a low saddle truck. Let's see, can the dairy fit a low saddle? I think it can. The only thing yeah, they can fit a low saddle. The only thing that the dairy is good for is pulling things. Let's see. Oh, it already has the best engine I can afford for it. Okay. Stock things. Tires. Yeah. Spare wheels. Snorkel. Okay. By the way, Otter, one thing I've been meaning to ask you is, can we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel together sometime? Because I kind of want to get back into that, but modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, I don't understand anything about it. Like, there's so many new summoning types and everything. The last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like the original, you know, when we had like Man-Eater Bug and Blue Eyes White Dragon. And the most advanced thing you did was like the special type of summoning where you combine 2 cards without needing polymerization. Or ritual summoning.
When are we gonna race Forbidden Memories?
What?
Nah, it's a joke. It's a really old Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that doesn't play anything like the actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that one. Uh-oh.
You're fucking... Now I have 2 trucks flipped over here.
Wait, what is... This is not the... Oh, this is a different fuel carrier. You have 2 trucks tipped over there?
Alright, dude, this place sucks.
Yeah, it does. It fucking sucks. If we like, if we are like, fuck this place, what we can do is we can just grab the upgrades we do have in this map and we just bill. Like if nothing else, we can just do that instead. Let me just. But yeah, like you have like pendulum summoning, you have like XYZ summoning, which I think is the old thing with like X Metal Tank and Z Dragon Head or whatever, Z Metal Tank. I actually have like 2 of those. I have like I have like physical cards. I have like XC Head Cannon, I have Z Tank Cannon, and X Metal Head. I forgot. They have silly names. You know what Yu-Gi-Oh cards are all names, right? All of the silly names.
Anyway, Forbidden Memories is an old PlayStation 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. And the game was made before the card game was created.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't told the rules to the card game. They were just told the idea of the card game. So the video game, it plays nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know that game is
but
like
it
a little
uses the
fence.
cards.
I know the game is like a little fence, even though it works completely differently.
Yeah, it's probably because it's a like a meme game.
Did I just Austin Powers myself again? Oh no, 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 this is not happening.
Can you tether anything?
Oh my god, hang on, no, I just tried to turn around, but it isn't working out. It's okay. Just have to do something like this. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I'm not a trucker in real life.
I know what the game wants. It wants me to drive in low gear.
Yeah, a friend tried to started explaining it to me sometime, like modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but I already forgot everything they tried to teach me. Good time zone, high flash fire, yeah. Uh-oh, there goes my tire.
What card games have you ever played? Have you ever played a card game?
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like a trading card game?
I used to play like the Pokemon, but then that was like in elementary school, so nobody actually knew how to play that game. We all just kind of traded cards and stuff, you know. And Yu-Gi-Oh, I actually played that in like yeah, the end of elementary and the start of high school. Also keep in mind that elementary and high school in the Netherlands work differently than in America.
Really?
Yeah.
You god! It's so much. I hate this. Dude, I didn't even, I don't even know the buttons. I'm so mad.
Yeah, it's like you stop paying attention for like 5 seconds, or for like even 1 second, and there goes your truck. Yu-Gi-Oh used to be a slow game, now you're either winning by turn 3 or quitting. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I've been a little bit hesitant to get back into it, because the game is so different now.
You know what? Maybe the Royals.
Like I've watched people play, like I've watched you play and other people play Master Duel, and it's like, you know, like they start like, it's their turn, they start drawing cards and drawing cards and drawing cards, and they shuffle the cards for like fucking 10 minutes, and then either they suddenly win or they give up because were not able to like build the attack they wanted. And that, I know it's only a fraction from the actual builds in games, but man, it's complicated. Shit's complicated in that game. I'm gonna have to check my sound balance in a little bit. I hope everything is... hang on. Hang on, chat. Tracking is going to disappear for a second. Oh.
My first draft is better than your last draft. Rapping like a vampire, rap in a black sash, all blood, everything blood red Adidas. Color coordinated, know the
Alright, this is Rico testing his own sound balance. See, music is okay. The game seems to be a little bit quiet compared to the music. I'm gonna do some small adjustments to that. Hang on.
I love how the roads here, you just take damage for driving down them.
Okay. How's this? That's a slightly better balance, I feel like. I'll try adjusting it a little bit more. Nah, that's too. Is that too much?
I have your
The
stream
problem is that
muted,
every
so I don't know.
truck in this game has a different engine volume.
I mean, you can adjust the.
So in
there's
this,
a
this one is
volume
quite
meter
loud, but not
to-
as loud as some of the others.
There's a volume meter just for your engine.
Yeah, I know that. I've
In
already
the
been
game.
messing with that one.
No.
I feel like this might be a good audio balance if I turn my own volume up a little bit. How's this?
The Bridge of Terror. One
Testing
more time
1,
for
2,
the
3,
fourth
1, 2,
time.
3. This one sounds okay. I'll do another test later, but I'm gonna stick with this volume for now. I'm gonna have to try out like a louder truck than this one. Oh shit! Hang on, let me fix the tracking. There, that should do it. No. Oh my god. Oh bro.
Are you stuck?
I might be, yeah. I should have grabbed the fucking better winch. Ay, 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 ay. I'm so sick of this. Hang on. I already don't want to be here anymore.
I mean, at this point, I am scanning the damn seismic activity,
Oh.
whether the game likes it or not.
Okay, let's see if the Pacific can help us out. If the Pacific doesn't work, I'm sending in the Mastodon. Although I haven't done them yet, but I have seen that there is a few missions that require you to transport long logs, so the Pacific is definitely gonna have to come in clutch at some point.
I still have never delivered logs of any kind.
It's pain, especially long logs. Because I don't think there's actually any trailer that can transport long logs, so you have to use a truck with like a long log front part, and then a trailer with a long log back part.
This game is so evil. Look at this bullshit.
Yeah.
It almost made me tip over. I learned.
I will say that where you're now, that's as bad as it's gonna get for this particular mission. Like the second one is more straightforward, and the third one you have to like drive through a swamp. But that's like that's classic Mud Runner. Snowrunner. We have experience with that. This is the one with all of the fucking lateral leaning roads and stuff. I don't know why you would build a road like this.
How?
Funny thing about this region is, for a while, after I unlocked, finally was able to leave this map, I got to like the second map and then drove through it to the third map, but I couldn't find the fourth map. And eventually I finally found the entrance to it. Like they've like hidden away the entrance to the fourth map. Also, there's a horror section.
This road was made by an insane person. Look at the right side of the road and the left side of the road.
Yeah, I see it. Uh-oh. And the Pacific takes these mud pits like a champ. Oh. No, don't get stuck right after I said that. Okay, we're good. No, no. Okay, we're good. Get stuck? Shut up. Don't jinx it, Dollar. It'll be funny. Get stuck, it'll be funny. Oh, he's stuck on a rock. That's why he barely moves.
But am I supposed to be driving out there into the...
Yeah, it's not on the actual road itself. Okay, now that we have the Pacific Park... Oh my god, no, it literally is stuck on the fucking rock. And they always do such a good job at placing rocks in the absolute worst places in this game. I hate that you cannot... I hate that you cannot clean up the rocks like you can in Roadcraft. There's like in Alaska, there's a place where you have to like clear out a landslide. And after you clear out a landslide, there's like still a whole bunch of little rocks just lying there that you cannot get rid of. That will like break your wheels and your suspension every time you try to pass by there. And to think that this was supposed to just be like a quickly like taking care of a little mission while I sent in the truck to save the Tetra 805. And turned into this whole operation. Oh no. Okay. Bring back the Pacific. I wish I could slap.
God. It's done. At least this one is.
Nice,
My
nice.
God, dude.
Nice.
I guess I could head to the watchtower since I'm over here.
I got this song on this chat. This is Too Mellow's album Memories of Tokyo To. It's like a whole album of music inspired by Jet Set Radio. I like how this song sounds like it could be made by The Prodigy. Like it's inspired by, but not just trying to imitate Jet Set Radio's. It definitely has like its own spin to it, which I really appreciate. I think that's like the...
I can tell that they just said, you know what, you don't need roads, right?
Yeah, you've been to Alaska and Michigan. It's like, yeah, but both Alaska and Michigan had roads. Timir doesn't. What am I doing? Getting stuck in the mud. Sorry, there's an audience member who asked, what are you doing? Is it not obvious what we're doing? We're getting stuck in the mud.
That's why it's called Snowrunner.
Yeah.
You get stuck in the mud.
I believe I voluntarily play this game, chat. You believe that I enjoy this?
Well,
I should have grabbed the other path. Okay, we're fine. The Pacific is finally out of the mud. So now we can go back to pulling. Oh my god. And the dairy is an American truck. Both the Pacific and the dairy are American. Like the Pacific is a Canadian truck and the dairy is an American truck. Neither of them are made for Russian dirt road.
technically you could say that the Canada truck is an American truck because Canada is on America, believe it or not. North America.
Yeah, but we both know that when y'all say American, you mean United States.
Well, then say United States.
You first.
I just did.
I mean Americans.
Yeah, you're saying you want us to call ourselves United Statesians?
Yeah, instead of Americans, yeah. Canada's just US DLC. It is in this game. There's Canada maps, but they're all in the DLC. They just give you like the Pacific P16 is vanilla, but the actual maps in Canada are DLC. Hi there, Wisdom Zimba, welcome in. Okay, we finally did it. Took way too long, but now we have a gas station right here. Hi there, Pluto the Synth. What is that thing? This is a Dairy Longhorn. This is a American... this truck pulls trailers very well, and it can do nothing else. But it's very good at pulling trailers. Unless it has to go through Russian mud, then it suddenly is unable to do so. Okay, hang on. Let me park this thing out of the... I was going to use this thing to help the... Tatra 805, but honestly, since I have the Pacific out here now anyway, I might as well use this thing instead. How long have I played this game? Good question. Let me check the number of hours I have in this. I have 159 hours in Snowrunner.
159 hours and we still flip over like idiots on the side of a mountain.
Is it a skill issue? I feel like a meme where like the cat is like, I have like 2,000 hours in this game, and then someone asks the cat, that means you're good at it, right? And then the second panel, the cat bursts into tears. That's how I feel. No, you know I'm not good at this game. Y'all have watched me play it.
Well, I was gonna get that trailer, but
Okay,
I mean,
hang on.
oh my god, my controller keeps disconnecting.
So I can take this path, and over there, that's probably the faster way, honestly. So we're gonna do that. What I appreciate about the Pacific is that you get it it's in the first map in Michigan. It's hard to get to, but this truck solves so many problems. Imagine this in first person. Oh, you mean like this? Now this game is actually built for steering wheel, so it's
yeah, look how scary this is, man. This is terrifying.
Yeah, it is very terrifying, but like there's been like someone in my chat, I think like Neko Girl Taylor or something was her name, and she plays this game. I don't know if she plays it in first person, I don't remember, but she does play it with a steering wheel. This game has like very good steering wheel support, to the point where playing it with a controller is like kind of weird because it's really built for a steering wheel. But like I have to admit, I've been a little bit tempted to check out some steering wheels just for this game, but like I would buy a steering wheel only for this game, I don't know. But like you can see when I do this, you see how the wheels are slowly turning and then they turn back. That's me flipping the analog stick on my controller. So I hold the analog stick to the left and the wheel very slowly turns to the left. Then I let go of the analog stick, it goes back into neutral, and the wheel slowly turns back to neutral. If you have a steering wheel, that feedback is immediate. Like you have much more granular direct control over your wheels. It tries to kind of emulate you slowly spinning a wheel with the analog stick, basically. That's the reason. That is a reason to get an analog. If you really like this game and want to make it more tactile, I guess that's a reason to get a steering wheel. I actually have an old steering wheel upstairs for the GameCube. My brother got it like 20 years ago, like 15 years ago or something. I don't know why. I don't think he ever used it. But it's for the GameCube, so I don't even know if it would work with my GameCube adapter.
I would also figure that it probably doesn't have the feedback that a steering wheel of modern make would have.
Yeah. I need like next time Neko Girl Taylor's in the chat, I need to ask her what steering wheel she recommends. I would be interested in checking it out.
How?
I need to get a steering wheel peripheral for ETS2, but man, they're kind of pricey. Yeah, so that's why I wish I remembered what that person recommended, because she recommended me a steering wheel that had like a very good price quality ratio. Like it was still on the expensive side, I think, but you know how you have the really good expensive ones, and then you have the cheap shitty ones, and then there's a class in between where they're kind of pricey, but not like super expensive pricey, but you still get like a pretty high standard of quality, you know. Like my current headphones are kind of in that class where they're like kind of pricey, but they have the audio quality of much more expensive headphones. Because they're like completely stripped of all features. It's the Sennheiser HD 600s is my headphones. I've had them for years and years because they are also they're insanely you can disassemble these headphones really well and just replace any individual part on them. So I've just been able to like keep using them because I can just swap out any part that breaks. It's gonna.
I hope you appreciate this watch point because it was miserable to get to.
Hang on, which watch point is that? Oh, that one. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to like drive the exploration truck out there. But you can see there's an upgrade over here. Hang on. Oh.
Are you ready?
How the fuck did I get the Pacific stuck in the mud? We're in dire straits if the Pacific cannot get out of here. I wish I slapped
And whatever mud you're driving through must be some serious mud. I might need to change some tires on my trucks.
Yeah, like
Well, I just
the
flipped
Pacific
over
only has a
somewhere.
single set of tires, but those are supposed to be like the second best mud tires in the game. This is probably the second worst mud in the game then or something. Feels difficult finding mid-range stuff nowadays. Yeah, that's because like basic resources, because of inflation, mid-range stuff has gotten so expensive that it has become high-end stuff. So a lot of businesses have just kind of gone like, fuck it, we're only gonna like target the premium market. But the premium market also keeps getting smaller and smaller because people have less and less money to spend. It's kind of that problem where it's like, okay, listen, something has to give here because, like, you cannot have infinite growth, and B, like, people are just not, like, you cannot have an economy where you sell a lot but don't pay anyone because then nobody's gonna have money to buy the thing. Look, we're like entering economics discussions now. That's probably not a good thing to talk about. Because I always sound unhinged when I start ranting about the economy. I'm completely stuck. Okay. I'm sick of this. It's time to use my
Yeah, here
secret
it
weapon.
is. Yeah. Mr. X.
Mr. X!
Where am I going with this? Am I just driving down this crazy windy road?
Oh. That's not the module I wanted, but whatever, it works. Secret weapon has been deployed.
Your secret weapon is very interestingly painted.
Yeah, I love it. I love that this is one of the default paint jobs for it. I love it. Because it has like the pattern. One of the things that saddens me about this game is that some trucks have like custom liveries where they have like a full print on it. But the basic coloring, you cannot change the actual pattern of it. So it's so you're stuck with this. Like I can change the colors, but I cannot change the pattern that the colors are appearing in, unfortunately. I did forget, I'm gonna put a spare wheel on here just in case. CMYK livery, yeah. This truck is used to test monitor calibration. Okay, this is actually one of the trucks where I'm gonna have to test the sound balance again, so hang on, hold on chat while the tracking breaks. Okay. Engine is quite loud, but the music is still audible. Oh no, 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 no. This is the point where I turn the music up. This... I forgot how fucking loud the mastodon is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, chat? Can you hear me? Okay, let's see. With 80% engine volume. Am I audible now? Yeah, I feel that this is a good sound balance. Okay, I'm back.
How come none of the roads like lean to the right? They all lean to the left.
Well, because something communism.
Damn commies.
These damn commies in their left-leaning roads. I'm a real American, I only take right-leaning roads.
Yeah.
Their evil, tyrannical, left-leaning socialist roads. Our freedom-loving, liberated, right-leaning roads.
Gun-wielding.
Gun-wielding, right-leaning roads. Yeah, whatever that meme goes. I like how there's like rocks floating in midair there. It really makes me feel like I'm in Chernobyl. I keep saying they should do a supernaturally themed area. Like
Supernatural. What do you mean by
like with a
that?
bunch of anomalies in it. Like I brought up the Pacific Drive stuff before, but it doesn't even have to be that. Like they can work together with like the Stalker devs and set a map in like the exclusion zone from that far right here. Just actually,
Okay.
come to think of that, I wonder if you're gonna run into it, Chris, but there actually is an area in this map that's supernatural in nature. I wonder if you're gonna run into it.
It's
I
not
was...
the Ghost Wolf, is it?
No. This goes way beyond the Ghost Wolf, believe me. The first time I saw it, I was like fucking terrified. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything yet.
Nah, you're in the wrong part. It's like, it's in the southeastern corner of the map, so somewhere around here. Around this watchtower.
I've learned to, no matter where I'm going, I'm driving it, I'm going there in low gear because I will flip if I don't.
That's very fair. I can probably go over here. Yeah, to get that truck out of the mud. Also, welcome back from the ad break, chat. I forgot to warn you all. I was so busy being sad that I got my shit stuck in the mud.
Where am I going? Where am I? Who am I? Why am I here?
Just to suffer?
Why am I here?
Oh,
Just to
yeah.
suffer.
Colonel, I'm stuck in the mud. Snake, you have to turn on the differential lock. Differential lock.
Press left and up on the D-pad to open your command menu, and then select the differential lock to engage it. Well, which way am I? Is it left or right? I guess I'm going left. And it's getting closer this way, so I must be going the right way.
Okay, I got my Pacific out of the mud by literally calling in my ace in the hole, my trump cards.
You got Big Brother to play the level for you.
Yeah, I always feel a little bit guilty when I send in the Mastodon.
Is your brother, do you have an older brother or a younger brother?
I have a younger brother.
Younger brother. So you're the older brother.
Yeah, but he's not much younger than me, only 15 months. and like in a lot of ways, like you know how when you have like a younger brother who's not a lot younger than you, like they kind of become mentally the same age as you because they usually like just grow up at the same rate as you do. So even though he's like physically 15 months younger, like mentally he was, back then he was like kind of growing up at the same rate I was. And then he surpassed me. He grew up faster than I did.
My brothers are not close in age. Like, I have an older brother that's 6 years older than me and a younger brother that's 3 years younger than me. So, I don't really know what it's like to have a brother like the same age as me.
Well, it's like I said, it's like kind of having, it's a little bit like having a twin, I suppose. Since he was always very close to me, and yeah, but then like it was in college that he started like kind of surpassing me and that kind of stuff, where he finished his study before I did. Man, I needed once I got my bachelor degree and I entered my master's degree, God, shit got bad for a while. It took me very long to finish my master's degree.
College is hard, man.
Yeah. Especially nowadays with like the rates that it goes, like they move so fast. Which I feel is counterproductive, because if you move that fast and people are having trouble keeping up and need like extra semesters and extra time, everything just ends up taking longer. But for me, my real Achilles heel was because I studied cybersecurity, and my real Achilles heel was cryptology. That almost cost me my.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it almost cost me my entire education. Yeah, actually, I think that like we met in Stormblood. Like I think I was actually struggling with that when we met. It was back in that era in college where I was like super depressed all the time and really struggling with that stuff. Yeah. I still remember like doing the cryptology exam for like the 5th time or something, and getting like a report from the university that like the grades were known, and checking the grades and seeing it was like a passing grade, and like running downstairs and telling my parents I'm not a failure. I still remember that.
That's a heavy
Yeah.
a heavy thing to yell.
Yeah, no, I didn't yell that. Like, I didn't
Dad,
say that
I'm
that
not
way.
A failure.
Okay, but that was how it felt. Like for me, I felt like I had finally proven to myself that I could do it. You know, like I was not done with my study yet, but cryptology, I knew at that point. I knew like this was the real hurdle. Now that I have this passing grade, anything else that that I still need to do to get my degree is just a formality. I got a upgrade for the Vorngrad. We don't have the Vorngrad. Why did I come out here? Oh no. Please tell me I'm not stuck. I may be stuck. Well, I mean, the truck is not stuck, but I don't know if I can get it out of here.
After I
Hi Kaimor, welcome in.
Scan this last seismic point, I never want to scan seismic points ever again in my entire life.
I have bad news for you.
I don't like that you have bad news for me.
We're focused on getting the upgrades, but if we ever come back to this map and try to do it like properly, we're gonna be scanning a lot of seismic points.
Yeah.
It's just like there's an oil company that wants to drill for oil here, and so that's why we're helping them out. Uh-oh.
We're just helping our friendly oil company.
Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happens to oil companies.
Nope.
Or at oil companies, or in oil companies. What is this road? Is this a road? You want me to drive over this?
What is a road? I've watched like every live stream done. We should do Repo. I played Repo yesterday. No, the day before yesterday on Thursday.
Kaku, I would like you to look at what I'm looking. I will. Well, I see what you're looking at, and that looks awesome. But I would like you to look at what I'm looking at.
Where the fuck
Describe
are
to me
you?
what you see.
Where are you even? Oh, you're down there. Yep. You might have not grabbed, like, honestly, I feel like it would have been easier if you took the road under the lake instead of this one.
I don't think,
That's a goat trail that you're trying to take there.
I don't think any truck could make this that I own.
A goat could.
Yeah, you're right. If I was a goat, I could. I'm gonna cheat.
What I could do is I could recover this truck and grab the fuel trailer. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch to the 6. I'm gonna recover it. Mastodon, I mean. You play repo with me? Thank you for the offer, but I like usually only collab with people I know. I am working on setting up some community nights for stuff, but the first one is probably going to be Bomber Cyberpunk multiplayer. Still working on that one.
Mario Party community night.
The new one has like the large skill mode, right, where like a lot of people can play together.
Oh, Mario Party? Yeah, I think. I haven't, like, played in any modern Mario Party in a long time.
Yeah,
but...
Jamboree has that stuff, but it's weird. It's not really Mario Party. It's kind of like a weird mode. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to use the... I'm just gonna use the crane.
That was another fucked up watchtower.
They're all fucked up.
Okay, so I'm actually getting closer to my seismic point.
Oh shit. Okay, I might be fucking this up royally. Thank God that trailers cannot take any damage, because this trailer would be a goner at this point. Man.
I guess I'm just gonna coast downhill. I don't know where I'm going.
Come on, fucking... Oh my god, this is impossible, man. I just want to flip this thing back on its wheels. What is the camera doing? It might actually be faster to transport this thing like this at this rate. Try and grab it from the top. That's the problem. It does not have a winch point on the top of it. Hang on. I might be able to flip it around like this.
I think after I finish this scan point, I'm just gonna work in tandem with you so that we don't, like, if one of us flips over, we can at least be there to do something about it.
I give up. I'm wasting my time. And this is not even why I'm out here. I'm out here to save the little truck. You're limited by your winch points. Like in Roadcraft, you can change the camera mode to attach to like 4 points instead of just 1, and that makes it much easier to do that kind of lifting. But this game predates Roadcraft by like 5 years. By the way, Chris, did you see that? That Rob posted about it in the Brassburg server, that Saber made a game about cranes using the same engine.
Oh, interesting.
I watched a stream of it. and it's pretty much like the roadcraft thing, where it's like takes the engine, but then like focuses on the specific aspects and builds it out, and has like a stronger storyline. Like in roadcraft, you have like the lady who's constantly talking to you and treats you like you're a little child. And in that other game, you have like you're like working for like a crane company, and you have like people talking to you as well. I really don't like that they did that in roadcraft. Like having NPCs is one thing, but it really annoys me that the operator that she treats you like you're a kid. She sounds like a kindergarten teacher. Is there really no other way to do that?
Someone had a vision.
Like yeah, it's basically kids playing with toys, these games. So if they ever make a sequel to Snowrunner, I really hope they don't do that.
I think what they should do is, I mean, I get that they focus on different things, but make one game that combines everything. Just like make it the Tonka truck simulator game. You know what I mean?
The Tonka Runner.
Yeah, Tonka Runner.
So where you can do everything. You can do heavy lifting. You can do heavy hauling. You can do infrastructure restoration and stuff.
Yeah.
I would like that, yeah. I've often had moments in this game where I was like, man, I wish that I had like the road, that I could just build a road here like I can do in Roadcraft. That's one thing I really like about Roadcraft, is that if you have a difficult area, you can just literally just pave over it. Literally. Because you can build roads anywhere you want in that game technically. It's gonna be a hassle in remote areas, but you can do it if you're very stubborn. And I really appreciate it that they just let you do that. Because you can just take problems away. You cannot do that in this game. Okay.
Now this game you gotta learn how to drive.
Yeah.
And
Procedurally generated sandbox. Well, see, I am the procedure generating the sandbox.
yeah,
It's always the same steps. You use a sand truck to pour sand, then you use a shovel to flatten the sand, then you send in a asphalt truck to like pour the asphalt, and then finally you send in a waltz. What do you call the truck that like flattens roads and stuff?
steamroller.
Steamroller, yeah. Then you send in the steamroller to roll over it. To help your channel? I'm sorry, Kai Moore, but the guidelines clearly state that self-advertisement is not allowed.
I'm getting closer to where I'm going. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm struggling to just know what actually is the road in this level.
It's a fake suggestions. We don't have to kill you now. No. No. Okay, I'm here, finally. After 20 detours, I'm finally here to help my little... Oh my god.
After 10,000 years, I'm finally free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Only to realize that I parked in the wrong spot. Okay, let's see if this works. Change. This might be enough. See, the sad part is there's a winch point right there. I'm just like a little bit out of range for it. Hi Rio, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna have to drive a little bit further. I'm probably just gonna like drive up here and then use the Mastodon's winch to get the little Tetra out of there. What do you mean the engine is stalling? Why did you go into high gear? Man. Damn haunted truck just shifts into high gear. Okay. Okay, let's try it like this then. Okay, that's working. It's really funny when you have like a truck that's obviously just much more powerful than the one you're trying to like pull out of the mud, and it just like it's like lifting a piece of paper out of there. But you still need a little truck because big trucks cannot carry scout carriers.
Do you want me to drive out in the swamp?
The funny thing is, it's at this point it's almost useless to even still scan over here, but whatever. We got this far, so we're gonna do our scan. How are you doing today, Rio?
Okay.
Alright, we scanned and absolutely nothing came from it. So, how are we going to get this thing back to the garage? Let's see. You need ideas for what? Get out of there. Come on. Oh my god. We're right back where we started. You need content. I cannot help you there, brother. If you need someone else to come up with your ideas for content, you might want to rethink becoming a content creator.
Content creation.
Or like,
I mean, anything is content.
I would like learn a skill like editing or something that's like related to content creation and sell your skill, and that is like a service to other people who actually do have ideas. Oh, Sarah, thank you for the resubscription. Sarah says, the sound of the dam echoes through the hallways of this morning. I do not envy the people who are awakened, but yet my soul stirs and yearns for the rest. Sarah, how many hours have you clocked this week? Are you okay? Do you need your emotional support, Stoat the bully?
What am I stuck on? Or am I just in the dirt? Can't see. I'm just gonna sit here and wait until it's daytime.
I hate waking up, I just got up, my skeleton is just rattling, I see. Also Kai, my man, my dude, I'm puts hands on your shoulder. I really don't care about how your shorts are doing, okay? Please drop the subject. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Man, why is there a marker there? Oh, that's for the fucking fuel carrier that I wasn't able to recover, okay. Like, if you want advice on how to deal with your shorts and stuff, there is so much stuff out there on YouTube, guides, you know, there's like this lady, I forgot her name, but I know that she does a lot of studies on this kind of stuff and like publishes a lot of guides on how to get better at that kind of stuff, but this is not the place to talk about that kind of stuff. Kind of funny how I've just given up, Chris. I'm just wheeling this truck and it's trailer over there manually with the mouse again. Is this another chat, or am I hearing voices again? Yeah, it's in another chat. I haven't figured out yet how I have one of the YouTube chats pop up on the stream, but the other one doesn't, and I don't know how to do that. It's because YouTube has not allowed me yet to merge the horizontal and vertical streams in a single chat. It's very annoying that they don't let you do that unless you are accepted to the beta, but
I'm so close to whatever I need to scan, but I can't see where I'm stuck, so I have to wait until it's daytime.
oh, hang on,
Like
I can
if
help
it's
with
too
that.
dark, I just don't know.
Hang on. How's that?
Okay.
Oh, now it's raining and foggy.
Now I can see. Well, I can at least see. I didn't realize I was stuck in like mud this deep.
Oh, you
How
found
the hell am I gonna get out?
you found the worst mud pit in the game. I guess mine really was the second worst.
I also don't have any gas, so this is really bad.
You don't have no spare fuel anywhere?
No.
I can send in a help truck to help you out, probably. You are going in the right direction, yeah, over there. But it's just kind of a nightmare.
I just didn't see this mud pit driving over here.
Okay, hang on, I can probably... Yeah, I can probably turn around and come help you out. I'll finish delivering this thing back to the base and later.
I just need to get my front end out, and then we're good. Okay, there we go. I'm on 7 gallons of gas, but we're gonna make it to the damn seismic point.
Oh, fuck. I remember this joke from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where like Mr. What was his name again? The genie man? Mr. Popo. Where he's like talking about this magic carpet, and they ask him like how it runs. He says like, oh, it runs like 100 miles to the soul. And they're like, to the what? And he says, to the gallon.
Hey, why was it beeping over here? Where does it want me to go?
You have to go through the trees. It's beyond the trees. It's like it's actually literally somewhere like over here. See, it's actually kind of funny because there is something over here that, like, as far as I know, there's no objective that actually takes place there, but there is something over here all the way out here. This map is weird, man. It's full of like little weird Easter eggs and shit. Nico, watch out. For what?
See shit.
Ow! Why did you do that? The fastest way to you is to literally just barrel through here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be out of gas trying to get through these trees.
I am on my way, but it will take me a little bit longer, I think. I might have taken the wrong path. There wasn't even Zero through that pipe. Zero just said watch out and flash fire finished it. Are you all coordinating on this stuff now?
I think that might have been a coordinated strike.
Yeah.
I'm 0.09 miles away from the search point. and I'm stuck listening to it beep in my ear.
Oh god, yeah, I hate the beeping. It's so bad for my tinnitus. It's one thing I wish they didn't do. You know what the assignment was? What you got it? The assignment is throw rocks at Rico, or pipes, I guess. Oh, this water is much deeper than I was anticipating. Oh. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. Why is there just a rock in the middle of this? Who does this? Who builds roads like this? I need like an amphibian flight vehicle.
I think if you go, yeah, you can go on the other side of the rock.
Yeah, I think that this is how you're supposed to do this. Yeah. Yeah, this water on this side is way shallower. That's something actually my driving instructor told me. Never drive through puddles of water because you don't know what's under them. You don't know how deep they are. Case in point.
What is this truck? Pacific. Oh, did you flip the Pacific somewhere?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
How did you even get it here? Where is it?
I don't want to talk about it, okay? I went to pick up an upgrade. It wasn't even for a truck I have. Glop Hub. What? Glop Hub, is that like... Is that like a spicy website for Splatoon or something?
No, that's Blub Hub.
Fair. I'm fucking driving through all this shitty mud while the rain keeps pouring down.
I'm gonna drive this truck so I don't have to listen to it beep a million beats per second.
Yeah, that's fair. You can, if you can just drive it back to the thing. Yeah, I need to like sell the trailer so I can get the money back from it. These trailers are not cheap. Whoop 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 sup whoop 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 whoop. We're making a new musical genre here called glupstep. Whoop 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 whoop.
I think the satellite is falling out of your trailer.
Huh? Oh my god, what?
Look
Oh,
at
this game and its broken ass physics. It's like there's a point in the fucking Don map. It's just a normal road passing by a village that you have to like constantly cross that road because it's an important connection to another place. And there is just an invisible rock on it. Yep, we invented glupstep. Hi there, Aiden Smith. Welcome back. I think I see your truck up ahead. Yeah, I see it. I can give you some fuel.
Alright, I'll swap that.
You've somehow summoned a creature in my house with that TTS. Yeah, it's actually a citation from the Necronomicon. You also need some help with getting out of the mud.
No, I'm not in the mud anymore. I'm just out of gas.
Okay, hang on. Today we are playing... Oh my god, I can hear the beeping.
Enjoy.
Today we are playing Snowrunner. And yes, there's no snow inside. That's because only like a fraction of the maps in this game actually have snow on them.
It's in these trees. This like feels impossible.
It's
to
beyond the
drive through.
trees, actually. It's a fucking nightmare. It's beyond the trees, and it's like there's like a place that's a bit easier to get through. I think that you're like actually supposed to like go through over here or something and like drive all the way around, but it's a fucking nightmare. No matter what you do, it's a nightmare.
.07. Like,
Are you not able to do it here?
no, I have to get closer.
Man,
I think I do, right?
I think
Yeah,
so,
I have to
yeah.
get closer.
Just, if you don't have the option yet, you have to get closer, yeah.
You might want to stay nearby and pull me out because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I cannot even enter this. The Mastodon is too big. Hang on, there seems to be more room over here to navigate. But I do remember this being a fucking disaster when I did this. Like I realized like I have to drive through the fucking forest, and yep, you have to drive through the fucking forest.
Well, I am driving through the fucking forest, let me tell you.
So all these fucking trees. You can't even see the fucking forest for all these goddamn trees. Sorry, I mean all these dagnab trees. All of these blighted trees. But just forget about going through here with the mastodons.
Somehow I'm getting further away. How, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that means you're going the wrong direction then, hang on. Yeah, I think it's over here. So to your south, west. I forgot, I think I crossed over through here. Just straight through the forest. Either way, it's poison. This whole mission is pure cancer.
Okay, I'm getting closer, wherever I am.
Yeah, over here. This is where this if you cross through here, it becomes a bit easier. I do remember that. Like here, there's like an opening in the forest, and instead of having to deal with trees, you have to deal with laterally leaning roads again.
Yep, that's what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can either you have a choice. They give you a choice. Either you deal with trees or you deal with laterally leaning roads.
I'm 0.01. Oh, we're there. I'm doing it.
Do it.
I'm just doing it, and I'm hitting the button. Okay.
Do it.
Oh god, dude.
You did it. You
That
did it.
fucking sucked. And it wasn't even for a lot of money. That's 9,000 bucks. That's
Nah,
it.
the real reason we did this, I thought that this was the one that unlocked the quarry, and I forgot there's one more. We need to deliver parts up here to the radar tower, and this one is hard, but like you can kind of avoid like the really bad roads in this area with this mission, but you do have to transport metal beams, you have to transport service parts, and you have to transport a cargo container. Once we get the radar tower operational, then we can go to the quarry. We'll talk. I wish summoning creatures was a rude thing. Is it a bad idea? Yeah. Do I care it's a bad idea? Nah. That's very true. I wish I could summon a little demon who can push buttons for me.
Is there anything I should get while I'm out here in the middle of nothingness?
No. As far as I remember, there's no upgrades. There's like an interesting thing all the way up here, but getting there is a bit of a disaster. But it's like it's not actually a thing. It's just an interesting sight. When I first saw it, I was like, oh. I have theories about this area, about what happened here, but I don't want to spoil anything, so... If you end up going to the third tower over here and see what's down here, then you might get an idea of what's going on.
What's your theory? I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Can tell me.
Okay, well down here you find like radiation warning signs in like a destroyed facility. And up here there is a mass grave. So my theory is that this area had some kind of massive nuclear disaster. And they had to bury the bodies like remotely far away from civilization because they're probably irradiated. That's my theory about this area. Which is surprisingly dark for a game about trucks getting stuck in the mud. I remember like going up here because I was like, there looks like there is something up here. I want to see what it is. And it was in the middle of the night and my truck was very slowly progressing and suddenly I saw like something in the distance, something white, and I was like, what is that? And then I realized I was just looking at crosses, like crosses and crosses and crosses. I was like, oh my god, what the hell did I run into? And like no names on them, but numbers. They're numbered crosses. So I kind of realized like, oh, and down there is a disaster area, irradiated disaster area. Oh no, something terrible happened here that they might have tried to cover up.
It suddenly all became clear.
Yeah, it all clicked into place. It's like, oh no. This might even be some Cold War stuff. Okay, I'm gonna recover this truck. Let me finish delivering the Tatra with the scanner. I'm actually kind of surprised that even though that they don't have like a Geiger counter or something in this game. Just psychological.
Is there any areas that besides North Carolina that has like nuclear, like power plant kind of stuff?
Also, like I said, this game is like the radiation warning signs, and I think I've seen the radiation warning signs elsewhere as well. But it's just decoration, basically. As far as I know, it doesn't actually do anything. There's not actually radiation in this game, as far as I know. Maybe there is in something, but
I mean, it'd be kind of weird because it's like, what is the punishment for driving near radiation? You know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you police or check what the character? Oh. I think I found the crosses.
Yeah, you found them. That's the mass grave up there, yeah. If you use the camera mode to look at them in detail, you can see that they have numbers on them. My tail looks very fluffy. Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
Unfortunately, because it's dark, I'm stuck in the mud again because I didn't see where I was driving.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. It's a dead end. There's nothing there.
Okay, I just recover then.
Yeah, you're better off just recovering. I'm quickly gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. It's alright. I actually need to get up for a second too. So
Yeah, okay, so take a quick break. Take 5.
Take 5.
You might want to be nervous. A daily walk can become a smacking subscription service. And I don't even hesitate if you're a fellow musician. I just can assign both my hands and then I'll smack you with them. Oh, I know that look. You're trying to link cause I'm white. But slide up to me saying,
These people, am I right?
but don't whisper in my ear like the yin yangs. We ain't on the same page the way we see things. And I won't let it hang. Ain't no life in the blow. Just a whip in the steam. To remind you what I mean. If you don't listen when I sing. So next time you violate a human trying to have a date, better pray the two mellows, not one arm seek the way. Roll up, rocket, smack a racist in the face. Jet out and leave him screaming in the place. Roll up, rocket, smack a racist in the face. Jet out and leave him screaming in the place. Roll up, rocket, smack a racist in the face. Jet out and leave him screaming in the place. Roll up, rocket, smack a racist in the face. Jet out and leave him screaming in the place. Now I don't know who you become, but I can tell who you are. smack you with the bird shit. I didn't clean up my car. Your family and friends tried everything short of smacking you. If they're cheering and back you, then they can get a smacking too. You're old enough to go mask off, you're bad enough to get smacked on. You're old enough to know better than, but you're cold enough to keep on going. You'll levitate from my left hand, get resuscitated from my right. And with all hopes, you'll be thinking about what you did late that night. I'm known as Count Smackula, Smackavelli, Smack 10. After they gave me those names, I smacked them, I mastered the smack jutsu, ate the smack fruit too. I can reach into a screen and smack you through YouTube. I come straight from the heart, you come straight from hate. And if you're threatening someone, I ain't gonna sit around and wait. I just smack 2 cops, I'm waiting to see what the case is. Because my hands automatically smack people who are racist. I've been smacking all over downtown. Now they wanna find me. Yeah. I've been smacking all over downtown. Now they wanna find me. Yeah, less action hero. Welcome to the Smack Parade. My favorite cereal is Honey Smacks. Imagine the Honey Smacks frog with one hand behind his back, the other hand smacking like 7 people at once. That's me. I walk around town with all their faces still stuck to my hands, smacking Mari Damashi. Better pray you don't meet me. If you're fooling up, you know I'll be pulling up. Man, somebody bring me an ice bucket. Better be that good ice too. This shit's hurting.
Hi, chat. Have you guys ever heard Can't Stop Believing but sung by Toad? For some reason that just popped in my mind. I don't know why. W. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. While waiting for Chris to return, I'll check my Discord messages. That's a good message. Yeah, that's a good message. It's also a good message. It's a good meme. It's a very good meme. I did remember to press post on my Blue Sky post this time, right? I hope so.
Germany. That's right. Message reads, need samples immediately. I just wanted you to see the sample I built from my design.
Yeah, okay, I did remember to post the announcements. You swear you're fine? I don't believe you. You know, I've noticed a pattern, chats, where if I post on Twitter, I usually break my post up in 2 halves, the announcement post. Like, the first half is the actual announcement of the stream, with like the thumbnail and everything, and then I reply to that with links to the stream. Because Twitter punishes you if you put external links in a post, so I break them up like that. And usually the first half of the post is liked by VTubers, because I posted the VTuber tag, and the second half of the post is like liked by very obvious bot accounts, because it has a Twitch link in it. It's always funny to see those kind of patterns. Why did you just post link to me, Sarah? What is this? Huh? What the hell? You really want to stroke my tail? Many such cases. Well, if you can reach it, you can pet it. Okay, I think it's time we start picking up a few of these upgrades. So we're gonna leave the garage once again with the Tatra. This is a good truck to just do things with, because it has I slapped a fuel tank on it, so it has a very large range. It actually, contrary to what you might believe based on what just happened, it actually is pretty good at digging through mud, especially once we get the better engine for it. Oh my god. Are you... Oh my... I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not saying shit anymore. Just forget it. What happened here? Hang on, let me grab... Oh, Tumelo made more music. Remember pipe cleaners in primary school arts and crafts? No. What is a pipe cleaner? Oh, that's why this truck has trouble. There's an upgrade up there, just a bit of a hassle to get there. You're heading out? Alright, Sarah, thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day. But what is that thing that you just linked to me? Oh my god, there must be an easier way to get that upgrade. I probably took the wrong path. Groter dan I love this fucking shit with the Dutch text-to-speech. It's so funny. Here we go. Oh, for the Don. That's kind of cool. Okay, there's another one down there, which I'm gonna recover. I'm not even gonna try.
Alright, I'm back.
I'll come back. I'm picking up some of the upgrades that we already discovered.
Oh yeah, let's see. I guess I could help out with that one real quick.
There is another one down here. It's like 2 bits of twisted wire with some fiber in each of the spaces. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Flash. I think I know what you're talking about. Which one do you want to grab? There's one down here. There's one in the hole. There's one over here. I can like go for this one. This one is a bit of a pain to get to, I remember. I know.
Oh, well, I mean, we're kind of surrounded by them, huh?
Yeah. They're all over the place, yeah.
I mean, I'll just go for the one that's right outside the base, I guess.
Okay. So where the marble tracks? I don't know what a marble track is either. I don't know the English name for a lot of these things. Oh fuck. Leave the garage and literally right off the bat I get stuck in the mud. Oh, come on.
You got better tires.
Did you get stuck immediately?
Put on some mud tires and see what that does.
Probably will work better, yeah. It was plastic towers, so tracks you could put together. They came in like 3,000 piece sets. Oh, for actual marbles, you mean? I've seen those, yeah. stack into the ceiling and make loops, loop-de-loops. Yeah, see, I lost the desire to play with that kind of stuff the day I discovered Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid. Oh my god.
I remember playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, and they would like give your roller coasters that you made a rating.
Yeah.
You know, and it would, you know, it would be like 4-star, and then it would have like it would give it like a like something like, you know, thrill ride or something like that.
An excitement rating.
And I remember the best one I ever got was I think it was like a 5-star roller coaster, and the rating it got was vomit inducing.
Wait, that's not Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It's not? What is that? Is it something else?
Might be Theme Park?
Theme park?
Might be one of the theme
I
park
thought it
games.
was
Yeah,
Roller
because
Coaster.
Roller Coaster Tycoon works with like the ratings in pure numbers, like intensity and excitement and such. And it does not really, like, it just says extremely high next to a rating, and it will determine if a guest is gonna like board the ride or not, and how much money you can charge for it. But it does not have like stars or anything like that.
Well, it was something. If it wasn't I thought it was Roller Coaster Tycoon, but
Is it like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 or something, maybe?
it might have been 3.
That one might have a rating system like that, but I don't know because I actually didn't play it that much. Planet Coaster, no, this was like long ago, right?
Yeah, this is, for me, it was a long time ago. It was around the era of Roller Coaster 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it might have been Theme Park then, Theme Park Inc. or Theme Park Worlds.
I don't think it was Theme Park though, just because I'm pretty sure in Theme Park you can't actually customize the roller coaster. You just like pick a pre-built one.
The only theme park game I've played is Theme Park Inc. and I remember distinctly that you can customize your roller coasters in that one. Because I remember that because it was so different from Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh shit, you found something? Nice.
Yeah, the KR-115, but it was only for like one truck
That
as an engine.
I need to check. That one might actually be for one of my trucks. But if it's there's like a few vehicles in this area that we can recover as well, and then we will unlock them. So it might also work for one of those. There's like in the third map, there's like something all the way out in the woods that looks like a fucking amphibic vehicle. It's technically a scout, but it's a really big one.
I'm gonna
Oh fuck!
get that. I see something. It's I don't know if this is like a hole or a pit or whatever, but I'm gonna go get that one.
Yeah, it's a pit. Going in there is easy.
Well, luckily, that's the only part of the plan that I need to do is just get in there.
Yeah. There's like another, I remember there's another hole somewhere over here in this part of the map next to the Dark Watchtower, and that one also has an upgrade in it. I'm not entirely sure what those holes are supposed to represent, if they're like old quarries, maybe they dug something up there, or like dumped something in there. Maybe they're like landslides or something, you know. Sinkholes. But raised suspension for the Khan. Oh, quick, let's let Khan know.
Well, raised suspension's always good.
Yeah, we don't have the Khan yet.
I don't know what the con is.
It's probably a vehicle that you can get in one of these areas. Okay, I think that I have everything that I can get here for now, so...
IMZ 8520AT for the Azov, Antarctic, the Dan, and the FEM.
Yeah, but we already found an engine for the FEM in North Carolina, so I don't know if this one is going to be better.
I think the Azov. Do I have an Azov? I think I do.
I think so, yeah. I think it's also one that you get in this area. Or can buy at least.
Alright, just for the sake of challenge, see if I can get out of the hole.
Hang on, let me deploy my Tetra and see. Oh yeah, one of the engines you found is for my Tetra over here. So I can finally upgrade this thing.
Nice. Yeah,
There's
that was the one I just found.
Yeah, there's an even better one out there, but who knows where that one is.
Are there any more upgrades on the map that we haven't gotten?
Yeah, so there's one over here. And like I said, I think there's at least 2 more in the dark area, so I'll go there next and try to activate the point. Let's see, if I take this truck over here... This should probably be doable.
You know, I might buy that that cool scout that I've been looking at for a long time.
Which one?
Let's see. This one, the Yar.
The Yar.
Look at this thing. This thing's has gotta be awesome, right?
I'm thinking like, I think you can get that truck in Alaska, can't you? But you can always like buy one now and then go back to Alaska to pick it to get, or I can remember that thing being in one of the maps, but you can always like buy it now and then, like if you pick up the other one, sell it or something. I forgot. I like how you just have like a bus stop here in the middle of nowhere. It's a very rural area. But they're just like, okay, look, if you want to take the bus, just go there. Just go to the one bus stop at the next to the only hardened road in this area. And the bus will come twice per day. One time in the morning, one time in the evening. Alright, now we go this direction.
Alright, I finally got a scout for real scouting.
Nice. There's like a pretty good scout somewhere in one of these maps, but there's more than one actually.
I mean, maybe we could have found it in Alaska, but I just decided to buy it.
Yeah, I think I've seen this, the truck. Actually, I think that's the truck you have to recover in North Carolina, where you have to bring it to the train station first, but I don't think you actually get it if you do that, if you just deliver it. So I think I'm just wrong. Man, come on. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Not yet. Not yet.
Where am I going? You're going for that upgrade, right?
Yeah. I'm going down that direction anyway. to also go down and look for like the pit that has the auto upgrade in it. Hang on. Steam really wants my attention.
Go ahead, give Steam your attention.
It keeps flashing in my star bar. There isn't actually anything there why it needs my attention. It just kept flashing and it was really starting to annoy me. I thought that Sarah sent me a message on Steam or something, but she didn't.
Steam's just being needy.
Yeah. But yesterday when I was playing Deadlocks, like for some reason it kept locking up my entire computer where I couldn't like click on anything else. But I think it might not have actually been Deadlock. I think that like something happened between Deadlock and I forgot to close DaVinci in the background, and I think something happened between the two that just locked everything up. Because once I force exited DaVinci, the problem was solved. By the way, I found a script for DaVinci that lets you convert a subtitle file into regular title tracks, which is very convenient. Because a subtitle track is much easier to edit and to time and stuff, and to cut in half and such. And then you can just run the script over it, and it will like generate regular title tracks using like a template, so they have like fancy effects and such, and a fancy rendering and everything on it. It's a super useful script. What would make it especially useful is because you can generate subtitles in DaVinci automatically based on the speech, like it's speech to text. But unfortunately, that's not super reliable.
Yeah. Anyway, I've noticed with things like that it's like 95% of the time gonna be accurate, and then the 5% of the time it's just because, you know, we say words that sound like other words and it's gonna something else.
But another part of the problem is that I try to like get a certain pacing into the subtitles, and that speech to text is like 0 cents for pacing.
Yeah.
So I have to do like a little manual editing, and I of course have like an accent, and that tool cannot always handle the accents. And finally, because DaVinci unfortunately has also been like participating big in the... Oh my god, do I not have an automated winch on this? You're joking, right? Oh no.
I'm nearby.
Oh, thank
God. In fact,
god.
I see you.
I forgot to slap an automated winch on this truck. But like, I can swear that the more DaVinci makes a push for AI, like it used to just be like generate subtitles and such, and now it's all part of like the category AI tools. But I swear that the more they are like trying to like put AI tools in it, the worse the actual AI tools get. Like the quality of the transcriptions has definitely gone down. I can only assume that they're now trying to put it all in like the same fucking LLM shit. Because they have a bunch of other audio related tools as well, and it just makes everything worse. Like, why are you doing this, guys? You had a working speech-to-text, and now trying to all force into this AI bullshit just makes everything work a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Like, they had like a system to like make that helps with like vocal tracks to make the voice stand out a little bit more, and the quality of that also got worse after they all moved into the same AI bullshit. Are you gonna grab the upgrade down there?
Yeah, I'm driving through the trees over here for an upgrade.
You were the chosen one, DaVinci, yeah. It's just sad, you know.
It's just, unfortunately, it's even Firefox has like AI crap integrated into it now. It's just everything is gonna be that way. We just have to accept it.
But it's like it's sort of everything, and it's like it's making actively worse. And it's like, no, it's better. AI is better, and no, it's not. It's literally worse. Not only do you have the AI bullshit and the ethical implications and everything, but it's just straight up worse. No, but it's better because it's AI. No, it's not.
I mean, it's technically not even AI.
It's a fucking large language model. Yeah, you're right. It's not even actually AI. It's just a fucking learning machine. that's like trained on plagiarized material, man.
It's
pisses me
either
off.
that or it's a neural net, or it's there's just like all these things that, like, if we're considering artificial intelligence as something that is like, if you consider it conscious,
Yeah.
then it's not AI. But if you just consider it something that can learn by looking at data and images, then yes, it is capable of that to a degree. But it is also based only upon its computing power.
But it's like I cannot teach
move
it
chair.
how to like get the pacing on the subtitles that I want. It can only like ingest more and more data and become more and more confused as it all turns into a giant gray mass, you know. So it's useless for my purposes. Like the transcript, creating a auto-transcribed script from a video is kind of useful because it makes it easier to find specific moments and find clips and such. But beyond that, to use it for actual subtitle generation, it makes so many mistakes and does such a sloppy job that it's barely an improvement. Oh my god.
I mean, but no matter what, at least with the current designs of these things, there is a limit to what they can do. They're not like infinitely growing
No, but that
lines, you know.
yeah, but that's everything. Nothing can grow infinitely. Like that's because the universe
Yeah.
is finite. But Microsoft wants infinite growth.
Well, yeah, I
And
mean,
that's-
everything wants infinite growth.
That's just impossible. You cannot do that. A company cannot grow infinitely. So hang on, I just realized
Well,
my
you can-
window's open.
You're right, a company cannot grow infinitely, but it can keep selling more expensive things with cheaper materials and paying people lower wages.
Yeah, but who's gonna buy it?
Eventually it will, yeah.
I find it telling that like the Switch 2 had like record sales and everything. Why is your car emitting purple?
I gave it purple smoke.
You can do that?
No, I don't know. It just,
Homer, you're purple.
that'd be cool though if you could give it purple smoke.
You can probably do it with mods.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going there fast because I got a cool car.
I just don't get it because Chris, you should probably take the other road here.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah,
right.
but also because there's something down there that I think you should see.
Yeah, you're right. I'll turn around.
Like I said, we've had speech to text for like a long time, and especially DaVinci has had that kind of stuff. But the more we're trying to like hook it into other, like into the bigger AI LLM shit, the worse the quality gets because you're trying to make a large language model do everything suddenly, like turn it into like an oracle basically. Excuse me, chat. I'm having a bit of a headache. I might have to take. Yeah, I'm gonna take a painkiller real quick.
Painkiller Saturday.
Yeah. Hi, Thimbleberry.
Inducing your own pain, your own headache through AI discussion.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try to name you. Family, they'll finger and blame you. Accordingly, get close, you reclaim you. Reportedly, they'll pin you a pleasing. Profile got all real greasy. No style, it's cash for closeness. False friends, you object or reject. Oh, it all ends. Did they see when you were working late? Did they see when you had an empty plate? Did they see when no one hit your phone?
Do I keep going down this road? Because there's like a fork in the road now.
Music means to you. The quiet time you need.
Or do I want to turn towards the watchtower?
Yeah, turn left. You wanna go to the watchtower, yeah.
Look how good this truck handles in this, man. It just fucking zooms.
So here, let me do this. Wait, is it not working? Oh my god.
It's rain. You made it rain. Thank you. Now it's dark.
Fuck, hang on.
Morning. Dark.
Yeah, I wanted you to see this area in the night.
This is like a fort.
Yep. You see them? You see them? They called me crazy. They called me crazy. I wasn't crazy. You see them too, right? The eyes of the
Ghost Flight?
damned. Please tell me you see
These
them
little-
too.
I see like. Are you talking about these like little will-o-wisps over here?
Yeah, you see them too, right? The eyes of the damned staring at you, judging you.
Well, I'm sure. Like if you get closer, they'll probably disappear. Yeah, see? That's because they're a little will-o-wisp. It's just light refracting off water.
No. No, those are the eyes of the damned. Judging you for your sins.
Hmm.
Remember that mass grave? It's up there. This is why I think that it's something happened here. Something bad, because you can actually pick up radioactive capsules here.
Yeah, there's some supplies over there. This
Yeah,
is
something
interesting.
something really bad happened here, and I think that the bodies are buried had to be buried far away from civilization. But they're still here.
No, those are just will-o-wisps.
They never left.
I know. I don't know if you are familiar with any nautical legends, but it was common to see lights at sea, and it was usually mistaken for lost souls or of the dead, but they were just and they became known as will-o-wisps.
No,
But they're just
no, they're the souls of the
lights that
damned.
reflect off the water.
Nuh-uh, they're the souls of the damned.
Souls of the departed and the damned.
The souls of the all be damned.
Anyway, back to getting this.
Yeah. Anyway, back to business. God, I arrived. I got there the first time I got there was in the middle of the night, and I saw it. I was like, "What the fuck?" This is just straight up a horror map.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like how it's always
Like in
the
a game like this, of all things, you know.
yeah. That exactly. Wasn't expecting something like that out of this game, but it's always like Dawn also had just kind of some straight up weird shit in it. Like there's like one of the missions in Dawn requires you to recover a radioactive capsule for a fisherman somewhere on the other side of the map, and he refuses to tell you what he needs it for, where it comes from, but you just give it to him.
Fisherman, I love that guy.
Yeah, and then he gives you a truck. If you complete his quest chain, he gives you a truck.
I'm about to get the tower.
Am I going the right way here? Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, so there's an upgrade. So you see there's 2 more upgrades here. If we get those 2, I think we have all of the upgrades in this map. We can unlock the quarry and go there as well and pick up more upgrades there, but I have fully explored some of those maps, and the upgrades are also all over the place, so it's gonna take a while longer to get all of that stuff as well.
Okay. You're pretty close to an upgrade. I can go for the one in the hole over there.
Yeah, I can probably get this one, yeah. Just have to drive around the forest.
Drive around the forest? Nah.
If I had a nickel
Drive
for
through
game
the
series that start out cozy but has disturbing deep lore, I'd have 4 nickels. I mean, that's like the meta right now with all of the mascot horror, you know.
It's not a lot of money, but it's weird that it's happened 4 times.
It's weird that it keeps happening. Even Berry had that.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing that game. Did you finish it?
Yeah. I got 3 of the 4 endings.
Was that? Did you like that?
Yeah, as far as like those those kind of incremental games go, it's pretty fun, pretty cool.
You should.
The lore, the deeper stuff and such is like nothing amazing, but it's just kind of something to like keep you interested in going, you know. It's kind of interesting, but to like figure out what's going on there. But
If you ever want to kill like 4 hours, you should play a game called A Game About Digging a Hole.
I think I've watched Neep play that one.
If you don't know, it's a game about digging a hole.
Yeah, I figured something. Berry 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 is a game about filling a hole. I played it on Valentine's Day. I was like, this game feels fitting for today.
Yeah, you always gotta have the Valentine's Day game of distraction.
Yeah, the Valentine's I don't have a date game.
I know how you feel, brother.
Okay, hang on. We ran out of music again. Let me put on the Jet Set Radio OST.
Is this how you want me to get down here?
I like how there's like a playlist of Jet Set Radio music made by DJ Professor M. It's like DJ Professor K's lesser known brother.
Re-suspension for the Voron D, which I don't have.
I don't think I have that one
The
either.
Voron D.
Have you played Bumper Cyberpunk, Chris?
Not yet, but I will someday.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna
watched,
experiment
you play
with multiplayer mods.
Yeah, I was watching you play some of it, and I was just like, yeah, I need to play this.
Very cool. I'm gonna grab some more veg. Been addicted to kimchi lately. I don't think I've ever had kimchi. What? I know the name, but what is kimchi?
Kimchi is spice. It's like spicy cabbage.
Oh,
It's
good.
cabbage that is marinated in a spicy, like something, like sauce. But it's made for over a long time. I know in Hawaii that like my family in Hawaii used to call kimchi rotten cabbage. It's not actually rotten, but they that's just what they used to call it because they gave it a fun, you know, they just say
Yeah, I
funny
get the
names for
idea because it's spicy.
things. Yeah.
It's the bad cabbage. I guess you could call wheat bad cabbage as well.
It's pretty good. I like kimchi though.
I need to try it sometime. This brings back Mud Runner memories. Yeah, I was gonna make a cheeky joke like, yeah, go figure, but I won't. Or refrain.
Engageable. I think this is engageable interlock for the Zik Z.
Engageable interlock for the Zik. Yeah, there's a Zix. It's the same brand that the Mastodon is from, although I don't think that this one is for the Mastodon. But
I know you're supposed to get this upgrade, but I just got both of them because you were still stuck in it.
yeah. Nah, that's oh, you got that one. No, that's actually perfect. I don't care who gets the upgrades. It makes my life easier if you get them.
I see you driving over the hill.
Okay, so we have a few. We have like We have like a bunch of missions out here to get vehicles. I think that, like, for example, this one over here actually gives you the vehicle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recover this truck. Do you need fuel or something? Do you want to keep going in this corner of the map?
There's nothing left to really scout, right? Like we got.
Not really. Like, there's an area here that's in darkness, but I don't think there actually was anything down here.
Yeah, if we're done with scouts, I'll just recover my scout.
Yeah, so right now what we can do is we can recover the vehicles out here that actually give you new vehicles. Or we can do the contract that requires you to fix the radar tower, because that will give us access to the rest of the region.
Let's get the vehicles out of the way first, and then we can do the radar tower.
Yeah, the problem is there's a lot of vehicles and only some of them actually give you the vehicle, but it will show it in the rewards if it actually rewards you the vehicle, so just look at that. You do have to, unfortunately, drive out there. I know for a fact that this one over here will give you the vehicle, but this is like a scout van. It's not exactly like a must-have, I would say, but it's kind of neat to have like a... It's like a almost like a Volkswagen van, and it's not too far away. You do have to repair it though, I think. There's so many stranded vehicles in these maps.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't actually see their rewards.
Not until you're there, no. You have to actually drive up to them, unfortunately. And you have to, like, repair them and stuff, so you have to bring, like, repair modules. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap a repair module on you. And they all require, like, a lot of wheels, which is very annoying.
I'm gonna go to SOS, I guess.
Okay, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Is he gone? He's gone, chat. Now's your chance. You know what to do.
Ow. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you get to the one of the vehicles?
I'm at a vehicle, yeah.
I see. You have the materials to repair it?
Nope, I didn't realize I needed to come out here with a repair tool, so what I'm gonna do is tow it back to the garage, and then I will put a repair thing on my truck and repair it that way.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll get started on repairing the radio tower then. I need to. One of the things I need to do for that is to deliver my container to it. Yeah, this one has the best engine I can get. Good, good. And all of these big heavy trucks have like some very powerful winches, but they're also insanely expensive. So you cannot just slap one on every one that you own.
Yeah, it's like 20,000 per
Yeah.
winch. What I have been doing is whatever truck I'm using the big winch on, I'll just go to the truck that I had it on and sell it, and then I put it on the new truck.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, but I'm too lazy for that.
It is several more inputs, that's for sure.
And I just realized that I have not yet updated the message for the metal pipe. It still says shall Rico test instead of Rico River more. I can probably do that right now actually, hang on.
It's good practice to...
Let's see, metal pipe. There we go. That should do the trick.
I don't know if this thing is so hard to tow because it's broken or because...
Yeah, there we go. It says Rico River more now. Perfect. But so that, well, it probably doesn't have any tires.
You're right, it doesn't.
All 6 of them are broken. I can send in a vehicle, like a standard maintenance frame has 6 spare wheels in it. So I can send in something with that. Or you can tow it over there.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to have to drive back out here with the maintenance frame.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you, but yeah, but every vehicle here, it's every single one that I've encountered, you have to repair it first. Unfortunately, which I don't like that, because like once you can drive the vehicle, you can just recover it to get everything back. But no.
Alright, yeah, you know what? Let me just put a maintenance frame on my Royal.
Do you also play Roadcraft? I have, but not with Chris, with my moderator Rob. And with another friend, Sarah. But not recently. I've been meaning to get back into Roadcraft, but it's been so long since we last played it that I kind of forgot what we were doing. Like recently I loaded my save, loaded into a map, I saw that I like completely destroyed the dirt road laying down a cable, and I was like, oh yeah, I was doing that, and then I quit out. I think I'll like try out the demo for that new game that they have.
Crazy that they already have a demo when it feels like Roadcraft came out not that long ago.
It's been like, I don't know, it's been out for a while. But yeah, I think that the studio just kind of broke up, and like now that they realized that they have this engine, that they kind of broke off into multiple smaller teams or something, all making like spin-off games with the same engine but focusing on different parts. So Roadcraft is focused on the infrastructure repair, the crane game is focused on just the crane part. I like how Roadcraft does not have like the like in this game you have like the inventory slots. Roadcraft does not have that. In Roadcraft it's whatever you can stack into the loading bed, you can then lock it down. The trick is getting it to stay in there for long enough to be able to like wrap it up basically. But you can just load the whole loading bed full of like pipes and objects and plates and shit.
Oh my god, this thing needs so much fuel.
Yeah.
Like, wait, like, too much fuel.
I think as long as you repair like the wheels, you'll be able to like wheel it out of there more easily.
Yeah.
I forgot to put on the AWD on this car, this truck. Oh god. Oh, the mod. The mod. Anyway, there are so many mods for Bumper Cyberpunk. There are also so many custom models. Like you can, there's probably a Phoenix Wright custom model somewhere. People have been going crazy in modding that game.
I think what would be cool is, and not that I don't like the style of Bombrush Cyberpunk, but I wouldn't mind seeing the same game just with like higher poly models for everything.
I think that like you can totally do that because it's a Unity game. Like there's not really a polygon restriction. So I actually think that like a lot of I saw some custom models that were like definitely much higher poly because they're like literally just importing an existing model or something. So you can totally do that, yeah. You could probably overhaul the whole game with like higher poly models. But then it's kind of like, but this kind of part, you know, the vibe is kind of part of the experience.
Yeah, like if I played it myself first, I would play it as is. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mod it.
It is how I
just like looking at the models and like I don't think any of the models look bad, but I would love to see like I just want like a modern high-res jet set, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that Sega might do that if the Jet Set Radio 3 ever becomes a thing. They might go that route instead of like, because I feel like Team Raptor has like the more classic look fairly well covered with Bumper Cyberpunk and I think that Hyperfunk is gonna have the same art style, so that kind of frees up Sega to try something new, you know, more high resolution.
The Jet Set Radio Mirai.
I already have that one. Okay, let's see. Metal beams and service spare parts.
This time, some classic performances that will appeal to party animals everywhere.
New truck, the Taiga 6436.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy.
I will. Oh my god. It looked like crap. Nah, it was just a little bit damaged. And we don't have any of these better engines for it. I can give it race suspension though. Let's see what frame add-ons. Oh, it has every frame add-on. Okay, beautiful. Well, most of them. Oh, it has the seismic vibrator module.
Yeah.
I think I like used. Yeah, I used the Kodiak when I think I used the Kodiak when I did this myself. Or I used the Royal, I think.
That's what I just used, was the Royal to get it out of there.
Yeah. No, I used the Royal, I think, for the seismic mission, like when I did it myself.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna bring the service spare part to the radio tower.
But
I don't remember this music being anywhere in Jet Set Radio. Dunny Boyle Williamson's show? What? Was this in Jet Set Radio, this song? I don't remember. This might be another case of someone making a playlist just to get you to like listen to other music that you're not actually interested in.
There's so many playlists like that.
It's very annoying. It's like, no, if I wanted to listen to your music, I would listen to your music. Don't try to trick me into it. It's just gonna turn me against it.
What's the difference between the civilian and the I don't think this can be customized. Is that
It's like rule 1 on YouTube is don't trick people. Like if you can make the clickbaitiest title and the clickbaitiest thumbnail, but if you create a certain expectation and people watch the video and they don't have their expectation met, they'll just stop watching.
True.
That's rule 1 of YouTube. Trying to get people to watch your video on the false pretenses does not work. I also feel like it might be kind of like, doesn't YouTube also try to automatically suggest extra things to put in the playlist now? I know that Spotify does it all the time, like suggest like, hey, this music fits the vibe of this music, and it's like completely unrelated.
Yeah.
But Spotify is a lost cause at this point. They're just also too busy with AI shit. I think the fact that like when an artist leaves Spotify and they get replaced by some kind of AI knockoff, and Spotify just allows it, that tells you everything you need to know about Spotify. You start playlists if you open a singular video, yeah, that kind of stuff. But it just kind of, they keep you watching, they want to keep you watching. At least my recommendations have been getting better, because, well, I say that, but like, ever since I started using an account to watch videos, my recommendations at least are not filled with like too much clickbait, like the absolute lowest common denominator. He's at what kind of shit, you know? But now it's like I watch a single video of like a bigger channel, and suddenly YouTube goes like, whoa, this guy loves this channel, I'm gonna fill his entire recommendations with videos. And it's like, no, I just watched the one. YouTube is the whole point of autoplay. Why I need to generate a whole playlist? I don't know. I think it's part of the whole move of like trying to not like trying to actually control and dictate what people see and stuff, and having that automated as well. You know, meanwhile it gets harder and harder for smaller creators. At least I did do the thing where like smaller videos get recommended more often now.
Yeah, I noticed that it. There's like a. I mean, first off, whenever a video is recommended, at least it depends on where you're getting the recommendation. But I've noticed that you know, it used to be if you finish a video, it would give you, I think, 6 recommendations, but now it only gives you 3.
Yeah. And to autoplay the first one of them if you're not fast.
Yeah, there's the autoplay. I don't know if there's a setting to turn off the autoplay, or if I have a plugin on my web browser that turns off autoplay. Because I forget about that because I use that setting.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the third recommendation is always a video that has less than 300 views.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, yeah. Which is, it's nice that they try to do something about that, because in Twitch, it feels like Twitch basically says, if you're a small creator, fuck off. I think that Twitch has completely given up on small channels, to be honest.
I mean, Twitch doesn't make any money from small channels.
Yeah. Which I find that unwise, because that way you're gonna like miss the next, like you're gonna miss the next big creator, you know? Like even I am like, thanks to the vertical streams, my YouTube channel is growing much faster than my Twitch channel. So even I am like, I'm actually seriously considering, do I even still need Twitch? Purely from a content creation perspective.
It depends on your goal. I think.
Yeah.
If you were going to just make videos, then no. But when it comes to streaming, while YouTube streaming is definitely like catching up, Twitch is still the primary place for if you're streaming video games anyway.
But the problem is that discovery on Twitch is virtually non-existent.
Yeah,
That's much better on YouTube, much easier to discover new things and such. And Twitch has been trying to fight, like, Twitch is doing so much shit to, like, obfuscate viewer counts that, like, they get more and more strict with, like, what counts as an active viewer or not, to, like, force streamers to force their audience to engage and such. And it's just like, no, I don't want to do that. If people want to lurk, let them lurk, you know. But I have like a plugin in my browser that compares the displayed viewer count that Twitch shows to the actual viewer count, and the difference like is night and day. Sometimes it's like only half the viewers actually count as like viewers in Twitch's algorithm. And like if you're like pushing for partner, it feels like Twitch gets worse and worse with it. So there's so many people who are like pushing for partner and they just don't get there because every time they get like a growth spurt, Twitch does some stupid measure that then more and more of their viewers are not counted as active viewers, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, let people, just because the way that you stream does not fit whatever measuring Twitch uses. But then you have like assholes like that one social media manager recently who posted like, no, you need view botters because you're gonna be at a disadvantage if you don't view bot. And it's like, oh, it's assholes like you give Twitch an excuse to act like this, so shut the fuck up about your view bots. View botting is stupid because, well, first of all, like, let's leave the whole ethical part of it alone, you know, because it's fucking unethical as shit and everything. But just from a community perspective, you're not building a community with bots. You're like fundamentally sabotaging your own stream, like your own content creation by view botting. Because people are gonna find out that like, man, there's so many people here in chat, but they all say the same thing roughly. Like, people are gonna realize what's happening. And you're gonna have a reputation for view botting, and it's gonna destroy you.
Some of the restrictions are also because of like on one hand, I can see. I'm not saying everything Twitch, like almost 90% of the things Twitch does is like stupid, but some of the reasons I can understand, like because you have shit like Fextra Life, which embeds their stream onto their website.
Yeah.
And basically spoofs views because of
Hi Muichiro, welcome in.
Because anyone on their website is automatically opening their stream.
Yeah, and that Twitch is trying to prevent that kind of stuff too. Which apparently the changes have affected that like it basically killed Fextra Life's entire viewership because their bullshit no longer works. But that's like kind of a case of like, you know, like you're taking all of these extremely stringent measures to like take on something on like Fextra Life, but we all know Fextra Life is doing it. Just fucking ban Fextra Life. Like you're taking these measures that are having this huge impact on people, like punishing people who have a lot of lurkers, you know. And it's kind of that problem where you're like to take on the most extreme offenders. You make these wide, you implement these wide systems that punish a whole lot of people that are innocent of the things you're trying to stop. Yeah, dollar streamer name, you are so dollar positive ejected. That's literally how it works. Like, you get like a tool with like buttons, you press the buttons, and like the bots in your chat will go like wild. Like if sometimes you can see that when you're like in a chat of someone who's viewbotting and they do something and suddenly the whole chat explodes with like generic, like, wow, that was so cool messages. That's how you know that they're viewbotting. Man, I just don't get it. Like, what's the point?
the point is you got money and you want to do something and
Fake it till you make
don't
it,
have the time.
kind of thing. But you're not
Yeah.
gonna make it with bots. There's no
Yeah,
community.
but I mean, all I'm saying, what I'm really saying is just that whoever's doing it is like they don't understand the consequences. Of
Yeah, but it's like very top down too, because it's like you want to be big streamer without actually doing any of the stuff, actually enjoying any of those things of it about. You just want a big number. Then it's like, why even become a streamer at that point? Like, big number is cool, but it's about like making the cool video, you know, and doing the cool stream. And people going
when
like
we live
after
in a
the
world
people after the
where
stream
people-
going like, that was fucking crazy, weird shit, never do that again, you know, that's why you become a streamer.
When we live in a world where people brag about how many likes and friends they have online, then you can already you can already see the reasons for anything by that point.
Yeah, like I got an invite from my Oshi. I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. Like, it's a social media platform for VTubers. And I signed up for the invite, which by the way was a whole hassle because they wouldn't send me the confirmation code initially. But then I get in and I immediately get like 5 friend invites by the 5 people on the platform with the most friends. And I'm like, oh, that's how it's gonna be in here. It's basic. They reinvented MySpace. It's Tom from MySpace again, except now he's a VTuber.
And you know, depending on your goals, you gotta be willing to play the game.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to play that game though.
I agree. I don't want to play it either. It just, or what I mean by that is certain types of things require you to play certain games to an extent.
It's kind of true. Like you have like streamer etiquette and stuff, you know, like stuff that like is recommended that you should do, like branding and stuff. And I remember like I followed a VTuber for a while who was like doing a lot of branding stuff, and that stuff was really interesting and made me rethink my own branding, because I like doing that kind of stuff, you know, like making logos and thinking about how like the whole steampunk aesthetic and everything around that, and that stuff is interesting. But then later I saw that VTuber like posts a like kind of a study where they said like, this is the time she should stream to get the most rates. And I was like, that just to me felt so disconnected from what streaming is actually about that I kind of felt grossed out by it. And that's a completely personal feeling, you know, like it's like, if you want to do that kind of stuff, that kind of study can also be very interesting. But streaming at specific times just to get more rates, I don't know, it just, to me that doesn't appeal, you know.
Yeah, no. There's another thing about like getting raids is one thing, but I will like it depends on if you're talking about the time of day for raids. First off, Twitch already has a thing in place where raid viewers are not like, they have to type in the chat before they're considered.
Hi there, Zuzu, Kaze, welcome in. Yeah, we're trucking today.
A trackable viewer or whatever. And then the other thing is, like, generally, unless it's you're rating something that your community already knows, like you're familiar with, like people you collab with, if you rate someone they don't know, 99% of those people are leaving.
Yeah.
They might, maybe like 10% will stick around, but most people are just like turned off the screen.
Yeah, that's completely natural. I do the same thing when like if I watch a stream and they're rating to someone else, I'll usually like watch a little bit, stick a little bit around, but most of the time it's like, nah, I'm not really interested in watching this, and that's completely fair. Like the same thing happens to me when someone rates me. Barely anyone sticks around, and that's completely fair. Like those people, I'm like, yeah, you know, like you should watch the streams you want to watch. You don't feel forced to be here.
Yeah. So, like, I don't think that using using a time to get raids is a good way of getting viewership, because if you're not in that person's community, then getting raids is not going to help you much.
Yeah, to me it's more about like, you know, like this. Oh shit, that's my friend there who's raided me. Hi, how are you doing? What are you streaming? You know, it's more about the social aspect of the raid than the actual whatever it does for you. Oh my god, I forgot how much cancer this place is. Oh lord. I'm in trouble, Chris.
I'm just gonna do something easy, like deliver this.
Yeah, that was the plan.
fuel tank.
That was the plan. Shit's too meta, but it's meta, but also it's like, does it even actually help anything? I don't know. Like I'm having trouble of, like vocalizing what I'm thinking about, but I feel like it's related to what I said. I made a post on Blue Sky a little while ago where I kind of tried to package my frustrations with that stuff in a positive message, and my message was, why do we become a content creator? You do it because you want to create something, because you want to be creative. And there's all of these things like streamer etiquette and meta and rules and branding and stuff. And all of that stuff helps you, and you can think about it if you want and stuff. But in the end of the day, you wanna, like, what is the real reason you do it? It's because you want to have fun, you know, because you want to create something. Like, I stream because I enjoy streaming, because I enjoy hanging out with people, talking about stuff, about games, you know, sharing an experience. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what for me, it's all about.
And it's also the person's goal, like the streamer's goal. If the streamer's goal is fun, then you really shouldn't worry about, you know, too much of the money-making aspect of the streaming process. But if your goal is to make money, then you also have to consider things like what type of community do you want to have?
Yeah.
What type of audience do you want to stream to?
And that is, that's exactly, that's the kind of thing. It's like, if you want to do that kind of stuff, that's completely fair. It's, but like, it requires a different approach to things that, I don't know, like, that all of that stuff said is like, I would love to, of course, become like big enough to live off of streaming and that kind of stuff, you know. But I don't know if I don't want to like do it in that kind of way, you know.
I think there's definitely an audience for people who are genuine.
Yeah.
And not necessarily wanting to make, you know, money off of what they're off of streaming.
Streams are always super fun because they feel so you. Thank you, Timbleberry. I really appreciate that you say that. Because that's how I want to run my stuff on my channel, you know. It's always like, also like the whole branding and steampunk aspect. It's always, it's more like, because I love steampunk, you know, and less because I guess like the whole, also the whole theater aspect, the whole theater stuff and such, is because I think it's cool and I want to like dress stuff up that way, and less because I think like, oh my god, this is going to appeal to so many people. I will say that the one decision I did make that was like more given in by, like, less because I wanted it to and more because I felt like this would be a better move for like all of the kind of stuff, is changing my VTuber name from Shell Rico Test to Rico Rivermore. That was definitely a decision I made because I was like, okay, Rico Rivermore is gonna better, like, if you hear Rico Rivermore, you are much more likely to think of like a steampunk character than with Shell Rico Test, you know. But there again, like, Meep and I spent Meep really helped me there. We spent several days brainstorming about this kind of stuff until we came up with Rivermore, and I was like, because I knew if I'm gonna change my name, I do want it to be something I really like. And once we found Rivermore, I was like, yes, this is it. This is perfect, because it has the whole river thing in it, which is cool. It sounds Victorian, which is cool. And it has like the alliteration, Rico Rivermore. I was like, oh my god, I love this name. So even there, even though it was a decision I made because I was like, yeah, I need to like have a name that better fits what I am. In the end, we did settle on something that I was like, yeah, I really like this. I want to change my name to this. What's up? You played Arknights and enjoyed the hell out of it? Hell yeah, I'm happy to hear that. That is another thing that One of the biggest compliments that I can get from someone is that they tell me that they started playing a game because of me and that they really enjoy it, you know. It's always really cool to hear. That I introduced
That's
someone
me
to
when
something
I try to
new.
tell someone to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Hey, you did get me into it eventually.
Yeah, and I'm happy that you like Monster Hunter. Like, I love playing Monster Hunter with you.
I really get it. I'm not as in like I'm not like for me, for her, Monster Hunter is like a real comfort game. It's not quite that for me, but I totally get it, and I always enjoy returning to it. Okay, so now we should have yeah, the gateways are unlocked now. Nice. So now we can go to the quarry.
How close am I to the? Oh, I'm right next to a gateway. I could just zip on through.
Yeah, you do have to be careful out there because fuel is gonna be much sparser out there. I think that the quarry might have a tank, like a gas station, right next to the upper exit, but it's the quarry is a fairly, it's kind of a similar. It's mostly what I remember of the quarry, it's mostly forest with roads winding through it. It's not super complicated. It's the third map that's like the really complicated one. Arkansas is great, but the gacha is annoying, like you said. Yeah, the gacha in Enfield is the weakest part of it. It's just annoying. I really wish that I would have gladly paid full price for Enfield if it didn't have the gacha, because I feel like it would have been worth that. But
You know, speaking of stuff like that, I don't know if you checked out Winrose yet, but it was Winrose originally was gonna be a like free-to-play game with like a you know, microtransaction model, and then from the feedback they actually changed it to like, okay, we're just going to make it a you pay for the game kind of deal. Like they're not doing the free-to-play model with microtransactions anymore.
yeah, and I think that's probably a good choice with a game like that. Honestly, like I get
think that's the good choice for basically any game.
I feel like any live service game is probably better off going with the free-to-play model. Like I'm actually considering trying out Highguard before it vanishes forever, because it's free-to-play at least. Unlike I would have tried out Concord if it was free-to-play, but it wasn't for some reason. Like at least Highguard is free-to-play, which is also the best thing I can say about it. Hang on, I'm gonna slap the big module on here. Welcome back, Flashfire.
The quarry.
Yeah, anyway, when it comes to like streaming, content creation, I think that it's important to have in mind like what am I trying to achieve and how I'm going to achieve it and what is my real goal. But also like I try to respect what others are doing with their content, you know. Unless they're view botting. I have no respect for people who view bot, but if people are like, no, I want to turn it into a career and make money and I'm going to make certain decisions based on that, I'm like, I have respect for that, but it does mean that like what you do might not appeal to me specifically, you know. But it's still interesting to kind of like branding. I like the whole branding stuff just for like branding for branding itself, or like the creative aspect of it, you know. Sorry,
If you
were you
look
gonna
at
say
most streamers that are like they stream for a living, apart from ones that are like, you know, esports professional video game players that literally play games for money. Most streamers like that make money as it for a living fell into it completely on accident.
Yeah.
It was just like they just lost their job and they started doing it, and then suddenly they got like they played something at the right point in time to the right audience, and it blew up. And
Welcome back over
now
time.
it's just what they do, you know.
I think an unlock this character after the specific mission system would have been sick. Yeah, because there's a lot of characters. They actually kind of already do that because you get wolf guards at some point in the story. And like if you could have gotten Yvonne after a certain point in the story or something, instead of locking her behind a fucking gacha banner, that would have been cool. But it's annoying. But it's a gacha game, so that kind of stuff is expected. When I had a clip at hit right, yeah, like I'm a big. I only started watching Vinny Vinesauce relatively recently, but I have so much respect for him because he completely like refuses to take on sponsorships and such. Which I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Chad. If I could get sponsorships, I probably would take them because that would mean that I would be able to do this work for a living. But like, if becoming big enough that you don't need the sponsorships and you can like completely fly by with the income you generate just from like streaming and videos, I think that would be the real dream, you know, where you can just refuse sponsorships completely. The man is independently wealthy anyway. Yeah, like I don't think that Vinny is like, he's not exactly super rich, partially because he refuses like sponsorships, but he makes enough money to live comfortably. And he also lives fairly frugally, I think.
I mean, I think that's just something you have to do if you want to make money off of streaming.
Yeah, I kind of like, I consider Vinny to be kind of like a good example of how to remain like real as a streamer. Like I really look up to him in that regard. He's been a big inspiration in that regard, of like staying you as a streamer. Asmongold doesn't live big either. Dude does well for himself without the extra stuff. Yeah, but see, the thing about Asmongold is he's Asmongold, and I'm gonna just say this one time. I hate Asmongold. I'm sorry, but that man does not appeal to me at all. Like, not at all. I really don't like him. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You don't like people who have bad opinions on the internet?
Wait, is this...
That's crazy.
Oh, you only have to deliver this truck. I can knock this out real quick, yeah.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving. I think I'm on a road and I'm going.
One of my favorites streams specifically to be themselves because you can't have weird art vans in public. People get concerned. That's very true, yeah. I guess that's also kind of the fun part of being like a streamer, you know, like just ranting about shit, just talking with people about things, you know.
I love talking to people about things.
Yeah. Just about weird shit.
You and I, occasionally we talk to each other.
Sometimes we talk. Occasionally even about things.
Yeah.
Speaking of things, I need to like order dinner soon. I'm starting to get hungry. I remember hearing his...
You guys, sorry.
No, Flash Fire just said, I remember hearing he has not been taking care of himself. Yeah, he's kind of infamous for being terrible at taking care of himself. But that whole aspect is like, it's very simple. Like I see, I'm having trouble pronouncing it. But simply put, yeah, I think that Asmongold has like terrible opinions, and I don't like his opinions or his rants or the things he says. It's really that simple.
I apparently I already found a gateway to somewhere else.
In the quarry?
Yeah, I can go to Zimmergorsk.
Yeah, that's the third map, yeah. Zimmergorsk is very difficult to navigate. There's barely any gas there. There's a trailer store there. If you can reach it, you can buy like buy a gas trailer and refuel and then sell it again. But there's no gas station to know of. And Zimmergorsk does have a garage, but we have to build it ourselves first, I think.
Build our own garage?
Yeah. Like, there's right next to the entrance, there's like a site where there's like a construction site.
Is this it right here?
Yeah, but like I personally also really appreciate like streamers who are kind of themselves, you know, on stream. Even though like, okay, look, I appreciate a streamer who's themselves and I actually like them. Like I have respect for streamers who are themselves, but if I don't also like them, it's like pointless. You know?
Yeah, I definitely find it more interesting watching someone who is genuine than someone who is playing the algorithm game. If I hear someone say, "What's up, YouTube?" my eyes instantly roll into the back of my head, and I just roll out of my mouth.
Yeah. On the other hand, I love it when people joke about that stuff. There's like
it's funny to joke about it. But
I was watching like Vinny's video on Silent Hill 3, and at some point he goes like, "Yeah, like and subscribe, subscribe," and the editor filled the entire video with like 20 different thumbs up animations, subscribe animations and stuff.
Yeah.
like he was completely losing his mind. I love that kind of stuff.
See that I agree with you. That's it's funny when it's like that.
Yeah.
When it's you know, like I don't want to I don't want to harp on it too much because I know some people are just trying to get paid. But when it is the 100th video of someone saying "What's up, YouTube?" I'm just like,
Yeah. Now you want like the personal touch somewhere, you know? You want the personal creativity. Editor knows the assignment, yeah, especially Vinny's editors. The editing in his videos is usually fairly simple, but it works, you know? But that's also the thing, like I worked for Vinny, that's one aspect that I feel like when it comes to editing, I love editing videos, but my two big inspirations for editing are Lythero and Imfa. Those are really the two that I consider like the golden standard for editing. Because they go so elaborate on their videos.
I hate this map at night. I hate this map at night.
I know.
Every time it's night, I instantly flip over because I can't see where I'm going.
I know, I got you, fam.
And it's too late, I'm already flipped over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you not change the time of day?
I can't.
Oh. Like, I'll try to remember it, but I am like so busy yapping that I forget to like keep an eye on that stuff. Like it's 9, I'm just like talking over here about like editing and stuff, but yeah, I really
like feet away from getting a watchtower and it
damn,
just flipped over.
that sucks.
That's so far away now. I don't even know.
The subtitles are so detailed. Yeah, I really like Lythero, like the fast pacing of his editing in Lythero's videos, and the subtitles are really cool and stuff. Like he's actually Lythero has been the inspiration. It's been the reason why I try to add so many subtitles for my own videos. Like I don't do them in the same style as him because I don't quite like that kind of way of subtitling necessary. But I like the details to them and the pacing and everything to them. Like Lythero really taught me what proper pacing with your subtitles can do for a video. You know, so the guy is such a good editor. He's really like if I can ever get to that level of editing, I will be very happy. But the other big one is Imfa, because what Imfa does really well is Imfa, and Lythero is also very good at this, but Imfa especially is really good at picking out music for his videos and like actually editing the footage to the music, to like the beat of the music. Imfa is insanely good at that. So he's my other big inspiration. I often try to like edit the pacing of my footage to whatever background music I picked. And it's also pretty damn difficult to do because sometimes the two just don't match, you know. Like sometimes you have like a little miracle and you can actually literally edit the footage perfectly to the pacing of the music, but sometimes you have to really fuck around with stuff and constantly move things before you find something that like looks and feels remotely good. I think that the one thing about Imfa that I always think about is that he has like one of his more recent videos is how to all hit Elden Ring, which is a challenge where he tries to beat Elden Ring and the DLC with the rule that he cannot dodge roll, he cannot block, I think, and he cannot use any red potions. He has to basically tank through every hit. And the video like opens with Metal Gear Rising music, like the "There will be blood," and the music just starts playing as he's like doing his first preparations and everything. And he timed it in such a way that There Will Be Blood part perfectly syncs up with him stunning Margit. It's like a perfect match, the way that he edited the video, the way that he paced the whole first part of it, so that one specific moment perfectly syncs up with that part of the music. And that's the kind of juice that really gives a video like punch, you know?
Yeah, every video needs juice and punch.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it's a
bend.
vodka.
Hi there, bend over. Funny name. Bend over. From the Dover Boys. Okay, what are we doing here? I delivered this truck. I guess I can like recover this vehicle and. But I should.
Working on a new mission because I'm mad that I was off in Timbuktu and fucking fell over.
What I'm gonna do is, hang on, Chris. How much longer do you have?
I could play for about another 30 minutes to an hour-ish before I need to go.
Okay. Let me double check how long the place. I'm gonna get takeout food. I'm gonna check how long they're open. Because what I might do is I might just play until you have to leave, and then I might take a break to eat my dinner. So let me see.
Man, that's foggy. This map has the most weather out of any of the maps we played.
Oh, they're open for like well, they're open till 9 o'clock though. What I'll do is we'll play for like a little bit longer, and then at 8 or something I'll probably order my food.
Okay, that works for me.
It's like half an hour from now.
Yeah.
I also need to check with Jax. He wants to play Helldivers later tonight. And of course, there is the MMX marathon much later tonight.
Hell dipping.
Yeah.
I would, if I had the time, I would have loved to hell dip, but unfortunately, I have things I need to get to later today.
Yeah, that's no problem. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to join in for that. It kind of depends on when the marathon is starting, because the problem with the mega marathon is it always requires a little setup time. So I used to like stay live for that, but it meant that there was like an hour or an hour and a half where nothing was happening on the screen. So, and I don't really want to do that anymore, because it's not fun to watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So what I might do instead. Sorry?
The unloading hub recovery's second stage, can you accept that?
Sorry? Oh, the that one? Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
I don't understand what's going on
You need to deliver 4 vehicle spare parts.
Yep, got it in my truck.
Nice. Where you're going with the Fem? Fem is a good one.
The Fem, I have learned, it might be my favorite truck. It is so good.
Yeah, I really like it too, yeah. It's so very mobile, the huge wheels mean that you barely get stuck and stuff. It's and you get the best engine for it in North Carolina. I thought there's other parts that I think you can get for it here. Like I think you can get the differential lock here somewhere in one of these maps. Oh wait, it already has differential lock. Oh, there's something for the Fem that you can get here. And I wish I had much more patience. Lately I can't enjoy slower games because I'm under time pressure. Oh, then you're not gonna like this game. This game is very slow paced. But it's worth it, because once you get somewhere you feel very accomplished. Until your car tips over.
If we had a second garage, I wouldn't feel so bad.
Yeah, but we have to build it first.
But Our garage, what makes this map suck is our garage is all the way in the corner.
Yeah.
And everything is not in that corner. Everything is all the way across the map. So if you flip over, it is such a time sink to get back.
That's the thing. One day, maybe after we get all the upgrades here, we'll probably go back to North Carolina. After we finish that, I can show you the Dawn map. Because if you think that this is bad, oh my god, you're gonna hate Dawn. Dawn is not even particularly big, it's just 2 maps. And the garage is actually in the middle of the first one instead of in a corner. But everything you have to do in the second map is such a fucking pain in the ass. Because it's because the roads are so bad and so small and so narrow. And there's so much mud and shit and everything in the way. Oh, you're gonna love it. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry. Hang on. Hang on. We almost fucking run into each other.
Dude, I saw you cruising down that hill, and I was just like, there was no way I could stop the time.
Although we both like slammed our analog stick so hard, we both accidentally beat our horns.
Yeah, you were schmoving, man.
Yeah.
If you didn't brake, we were about to run right
Ow.
into each other.
Yeah, I was just sick of things, so I was like, I'm fucking gonna schmoove it. I'm gonna fucking schmoove it.
You like to schmoove it, schmoove it? Dude, this fog, man. You see this fog? This fog is crazy. I can't even see the road.
Do I need to get rid of it?
Nah, it's fun. I don't mind. Like,
yeah, it is crazy,
as long as it's daylight, that's all I care about.
Daylight, but you can still not see a damn thing.
Yeah.
The fog is coming. Yeah, we're in the mist.
Wait, this doesn't happen to be Silent Hill, Russia, is it?
Well, you've seen the destroyed town, right? And even though it says that there's radiation there, there was no actual radiation there, so it might be like whatever the Russian translation of Silent Hill is. Now the town in Silent Hill F is like, it's like the name of the town. You can loosely interpret it as like Silent Hill or something.
In Japanese or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like it translates like fishing, like Fisher Village Mountain or something. Like I remember seeing someone who kind of interpreted it and was like yeah, it's not like one-on-one, but you could kind of like see it as being like a play on Silent Hill. Nice. The hub is going to be very useful in this map, even though there's no garage there.
Yeah, but we got a trailer store and a repair station.
Oh yeah, that helps a lot, yeah. The repair station is kind of awful, by the way, because it's on a raised platform.
I see that. I want to drive on it now.
Yeah, you should do it. Yeah, it's fun. Especially with the fam, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna go great.
By the way, Chris, are you at all interested in Marathon?
Marathon, like, what do you mean by Marathon?
The new extraction shooter by Bungie.
Oh, no, not at all.
I was initially very dismissive of it, but I have to admit, it doesn't look too bad.
Now, didn't you see the post Chalkus made?
No.
It was the guy that reviewed all the like games that failed, and he was like, "Wow, this game is actually good." And then they all it was like Concord and High Guard.
Yeah.
And then they all fail, and
I did see people complain that like Marathon has like a very strong imbalance, where if you were like day one player, you already got like equipment that's so much better than people entering it now that they have no chance of catching up or something. But I don't know how much about that is actually true. I don't know, like I kind of like the way that it looks and stuff. But for me, it's mostly like I've been going on another marathon lore deep dive recently. The lore of those games is really cool, but kind of the question is how much of that lore is actually going to matter in that game, you know?
It's extraction shooters. It's one of those things. It's difficult for me personally, just because it is a genre of game that exists outside of my wheelhouse.
It's like I really like Hunt Showdown, but Hunt Showdown is so stripped down, you know. It's very simple. If you lose like your hunter and your experience, but you don't lose like a whole lot on your whole, and it's easy to recover because you can buy almost everything. But then you have like Arc Raiders, and in Arc Raiders you lose a lot more if you die, because you lose like all of your materials, and you have to like manage your inventory, which is why I always click less well with Arc Raiders than I clicked with Hunt. Also, I got the Azov engine here, which is for the Tetra Phoenix, which I don't have on this save game, so that's nice. The free hunter is very viable, yeah. Another advantage that Hunt Showdown has is there's only one automatic weapon, and it's not even that good, and it's extremely expensive. And every weapon, no matter how shitty, kills on a headshot. So you can make anything work in Hunt. You just have to know how to use it.
In competitive games, if you have to, like, if you've never played a game like an extraction shooter or, you know, MOBA, so like you have to be told like the rules and the etiquette, right?
Yeah.
And the ideas of the game. When it gets to that, I lose a lot of interest. I like the simplicity of stuff like classic arena battler or fighting game, you know, this guy beats that guy, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I like that style of competitive game where it's simple and it's just like I can see this person's beating up that person, or, you know, if the first person shooter, just like team capture the flag or team, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
team
I kind of
Slayer.
get it. Yeah, you would probably not like Deathlock.
Yeah, I know Deadlock is like a third person, not MOBA, but kinda like arena. Something. What is it called?
No, it is absolutely a MOBA. Like just
MOBA,
because the game plays like a hero shooter. Like the primary gameplay loop is a hero shooter, but the secondary gameplay loop is MOBA. It's 100% a MOBA. Like you have to build your character using items, and depending on which items you get, the characters can play completely different depending on their build. Which is also the cool and interesting aspect of it, but makes it very difficult to get into because there's so much to learn right off the bat.
Yeah, see, and I do think that those games are interesting, but it's like you just said, there's a lot you have to learn, and for me, it's too much to learn. Like, I don't want to have to learn all that to get into the game, you know?
Yeah, which is completely fair. It's just that, like, I thought I couldn't get into it, but now that I'm actually starting to kind of, like, I'm reaching a point where I know just enough about the game where I'm like, okay, I wanna learn more. I'm starting to kind of see what's going on, and I want to learn more about it, but I totally... There was a while where I was just, like, endlessly frustrated with it, and I was like, why am I doing this?
I will say playing any of those games with friends, though, is, like, I would do it like that, if it was playing with a bunch of buds and we're just messing around. Playing with friends just makes anything fun, whatever it is.
And they can help you out and stuff. Yeah, that too. I would have never gotten into Deathlock if BM had not taught me how to play it.
Oh my god, I'm watching your fucking mastodon just crawl over this rock. It is so disgusting.
Yeah, this is the advantage of the mastodon. Like, it cannot fit everywhere and it burns through fuel like crazy. But you can just do stupid shit with it like this. You know, that's a trade-off. Mastodon can get away with a lot, but in return, it cannot go everywhere. And if it does flip on its head, it's GG no V. You're never gonna get it back up on its wheels.
Yeah.
But yeah, this watchtower is stupid.
I see. I'm glad you did it however the way you did it, because
Oh, that's such a... The Mastodon is just I've given up. I don't give a shit anymore vehicle. When I'm like, I don't care. I just want this thing. And then
I will say... Oh, go ahead.
It's usually in those circumstances when I'm fed up that I make mistakes. So I have regularly driven the Mastodon to a remote corner only for to flip it upside down.
I will say there is one genre game that I get into pretty thoroughly that is a little bit of a complicated genre, which is RTS.
Yeah.
Like there's right now there's the Age of Empires 2 scene is like popping off. It's so cool.
Oh really?
So many people playing Age of Empires 2.
Still.
Yeah, and what's funny is Age of Empires 2 keeps getting like updates and DLC in terms of like maps and races or civilizations and stuff.
I knew that it had like a revival like a few years ago, but I didn't realize that revival was still going.
Yeah, it's still going, man. It's
cool.
awesome.
That's very cool.
I also love StarCraft 1, but that is only that's only streamed really in Korea, so you have to watch like there are people who do English over the Korean League, like the English dub over the Korean League, with their own analysis, you know. Which so that's I enjoy that too, but
yeah.
I might be a little bit of an old head mentioning StarCraft 1 and Age of Empires 2.
Okay, I need to turn the music down again. It's a little bit too loud. I can barely hear you myself, Chris.
Oh, I might have moved my mic. How about that? Is that
nah,
bad?
it's, I think that I might have Discord turned down as well. Yep, there you have it. I turned Discord down. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, now you should be much more audible. I forgot. I always forget to check for that.
Let's see. Where do we get metal beams from?
They are in the first map, the Drowned Lands. They're in like there's like a warehouse here. It's next to. It's not too far from the road. It's not too hard to reach it.
Yeah,
you can get metal beams there. You know, in this area, you take whatever you can get. If it's like just a little bit off to the road instead of like on the other side of a swamp, that's a good thing.
I think there was a road that to fix the road you needed a metal beam, so let me go get a metal. Yeah, I don't know if it needs one or two, but I'm bringing two.
It's over here. Yeah, I see it. The mission right here. You need 2 of them.
2 of them, okay. Well, I got the FEM, so I can bring 2.
And so Marathon does look kind of interesting. I would be interested to play it, but I'm just a little bit worried that I'm gonna spend money on it and then like it dies within like a year. I don't know how quick Bungie is to shut things down.
I mean, typically Bungie will not shut things down, but that said, if the game does not do well, I would not expect it to continue past a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, it all depends on how well Bungie markets the game and how the reception of the game. If I was you, I would give it like a couple weeks, unless it like pops off immediately.
I am so stuck. What happened? I'm completely stuck. I think I got stuck on like a tree trunk or something.
Oh no.
I'm completely immobilized.
It must be between your wheels.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I bet you have something that's holding your axle up.
Oh wait a second. I might be able to get out of here. Oh. Yeah, there I see it there. It's between my axles, yeah, and it's so badly jammed in there that I don't think there's much I can do about this.
The Mastodon's one flaw, I can't see what it's driving over.
Yeah. I appreciate that even this vehicle has its weaknesses like that, you know.
If I mean, I am heading in that direction. I don't know how close. But
I don't know how much you can do with the Mastodon because it's so big and heavy. It's like really hard to actually like get it out of a situation like this.
I mean,
Mastodon.
I'm in the Fem. The Fem's got towing power.
That is true, yeah. You have like... Oh, wait. No, I'm out. Thank God.
Alright, good. Good, I didn't want to come rescue you anyway.
But 9 times out of 10, if the Mastodon cannot get itself out of a situation, there's you're probably not gonna get another vehicle that can. It costs so much damage
you're
IRL.
probably right.
Well, you did see like the huge damage pop-ups, right? Like this game does not try to simulate that kind of stuff super accurately, but you can definitely see it when you're doing something stupid. Also, I think I took the wrong path. I took the wrong path anyway, by the way. I'm supposed to go up there. So then we have to go back now. Man, all this effort. Also, by the way, chat, audience, if you ever play this game, small trees are made of paper, big trees are immovable objects.
Yeah.
You can winch like a super heavy truck with a super heavy trailer to a big tree, and that tree will not move.
It's once a tree becomes like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years old or so, it grows adamantium skin, bark, and
It's a
roots.
core of solid adamantium.
Yeah.
Very true, very true.
That's why we make paper out of twigs and leaves.
Yeah, it's the only way to teach the wood a lesson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flatten you and weaken you as punishment for your I
Defiance.
yeah, I had like an English word in my mind that was perfect, but now I forgot it. I don't remember what it was. It's a punishment.
What's the word
for
in Dutch?
I don't know either. Okay, I found a new engine. Oh, also for the Khan and the Don. This is the KR120 AT. This might be for something. It's two vehicles I have.
I should buy the Dawn and see if it's any good.
Yeah. I got the better engine for him now. Uh-oh. No, no! Well, it's over. By the way, oh, up here is the entrance to the fourth area. It's like all the way hidden away like this. I wanted to go there real quick.
Oh, man, I just watched the stream. No.
Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't have had time to do anything major anyway. I just wanted to check out the fourth map real quick.
Well, let me see if I can flip you over just as a joke.
You can try. You can try. I think you would have more luck trying to move one of those trees, though. Glop, glop, glop.
How did you do that? How did you just like slide off the rock into that?
I don't know. I was not paying attention. The water here is deeper than I was expecting as well.
I'm gonna make a quick pit stop for some gas.
Look at some gas.
The drive-by refuel.
Oh, how efficient you can get at that.
Luckily, I can repair the shortcut to you, so I don't have to go the long way around.
So like, while I'm hanging out here in the water, I'll talk about Deadlock some more, because why not?
Yeah.
So one of the characters I like playing is called McGinnis. She's like the engineer, she's like the engineer hero. And so her thing is she has a gun that will, as the longer you fire it, the more it will speed up. And she has a turret ability, and she can deploy a healing field. She can deploy a wall, and she has like her ultimate is like her unleashing like a rain of fire on people, like kind of like heavy gunfire. So she's like the all-round engineer with all kinds of gadgets and stuff. And depending on the items that you buy for her, you can focus on her turrets to make her turrets have like insane range and to surround people with them to pick them off and stuff. You can focus on making her a support character, also with like the turrets, but focusing more on upgrading her healing field. Or you can go all in on her gun and just make her like an insanely powerful gunner who will like... Because the longer she fires her gun, the more powerful it gets, so you can maximize that, how long the gun can fire for, how much ammo it has, how much damage it does, and give it lifesteal and shit. And that's what I kind of like about that lock, that depending on the skills that the items that you buy, you can turn the same class into same hero into like completely different characters, basically, that's good at completely different things. Welcome back, Kai.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That sounds cool.
Yeah, the problem is the learning curve of getting there, because like learning what the skills do. You have like a build system and you can even have it auto-buy skills for you, but even then, you kind of need to know what you're doing in order to actually like know what like it helps to know why you're building a character in a certain way so that you can like make informed decisions, because some builds will give you like optionals, will tell you like choose 3, but if you don't know what everything does, it's like why would I pick this over that, you know? And that's something that you only get with experience. And even then, it's like there's like a character I like playing called Mo and Krill, which is like it's like a dwarf who's riding a giant mole. And they're a cool character duo, but they're very engagement heavy. Like you want to get in there in close range and to like hit people. Their skills are kind of built on that. They're not as good as gunners. And I used to play them a lot as like gunners, but they're just not really good at that, no matter what build you give them. So now I'm like trying to learn how to like build them for like those quick engagements. Get in there, slap someone's ass, and then get out again. That's a real learning curve that I am trying to like go through now. Oh, I think something went wrong.
Yeah, it's the winch snapped. Hang on.
I'm kind of surprised that you were able to move this thing at all.
Let's see if I can do it like that.
Oh. Nope.
Nope. Why does the winch keep snapping?
I think that the vehicle's just too heavy. Or just
It might be.
It might be too far away. Like you might get out of winching range before... Oh, it's every time I try to start the engine, maybe.
Is that what it is?
It might be, yeah. Because it happens when I press the engine button. Okay, I will not touch any buttons this time. Was that really the problem? You're joking.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Thank you for the help, Chris.
I'm glad I could help.
I think that's a good note to end the Snowrunner segment on.
This image is the story of this map right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah.
Fuck this map.
Fuck yeah, I agree. Fuck this map.
We even have like super awesome trucks, and this map still sucks. I mean, we'll have to do it at some point, but God.
Yeah, very true. Yeah. All right, Chris.
Well,
thank you very much for playing again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Let me recover my trucks to get them out of here.
Yeah, and then I'll close down the engine. I'll close down the map. I might as well recover this truck too, and this thing's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
At least we got the base map figured out.
Yeah. And there's
we got
a bunch
5
more
upgrades and one abandoned truck and $30,000, which is something.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah. All right, Chris. So you're heading out now?
Yeah, I'm gonna head on out of here. It was fun though. Thanks for letting me hang out and play a little bit.
Anytime. I always love it playing this game with you.
Yeah.
One truck. We got 10 upgrades. Very nice. We made 32k. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, yeah, so chat, I'm currently, let me think for a second. So the marathon starts around, like, 3 to 4 hours from now. But I said there's usually a lot of setup before that, so I'm currently, like, debating if I'm gonna stay live. But I'm gonna eat dinner now, I'm gonna order dinner and eat it. I think, though, that I might wrap things up for now, and I'll go live again when the marathon starts. It just makes things a lot easier, you know? Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. I don't want to make y'all wait while I eat my dinner and wait for the marathon to start, you know?
Well, good luck either way if you're marathoning or hell dipping or eating and streaming.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
Yeah, take care, man. See you later.
Take care, Chris. Bye-bye. Yeah, see, what I'm thinking about is, so the thing doesn't start until like 11, so 3 hours from now. Eating dinner and everything around it is probably going to take an hour, so that would mean we would have 2 hours to do something else. But it's... I'm thinking, are those 2 hours sufficient? Jax's thing? No, the Nemo's marathon, not Jax's Helldivers thing. You know, Chad, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here for now. It's better that way. I'll be back in 3 to 4 hours from now with the marathon. I'll let you all know when the marathon starts, as per usual. It's not Marathon the game, it's a Mega Man X marathon. We do it once every month. It's organized by my friend Nemonaut, where we try to play through as many of the Mega Man X games as we can in a single evening. But that starts roughly 3 to 4 hours from now. It kind of depends on how quickly we get set up. And tonight I'm going to try to beat Mega Man X1 without using any save states, or only minimal save states. So that's going to be very interesting for me, because it's the first time I'm going to be doing it like that. But for now, I'm going to send y'all away. Yeah, I gotta get rested up, yeah, eat dinner, and yeah, like peace and quiet and everything. So we're gonna send y'all away, and then 4 hours from now I'll make the announcement post, and y'all are more than welcome to return. Let's see who's live. Oh, Vinny is live. This is early for him. Oh, Shelly is live. Yeah, I'll go to, he's rated me a whole bunch lately, so I'm going to send y'all over to Skelly. Say hi to him, and for me, hang on, the rate message is this, and otherwise, if you don't have my emotes, this is your rate message. Alright, chat, go say hi to Skelly from me. Hopefully see you all in like 3 to 4 hours from now for Mega Man X. It's gonna be fun. Those streams are always so much fun, just hanging out with people, playing cool video games and such. So hopefully see you for that. And if not, have a good rest of your evening. My next stream after today will be next Tuesday. We're gonna play Super Mario 64 B3313. It's a mod for Super Mario 64 that turns the whole game into madness in like a liminal horror game. It's very cool, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to playing it, and we're gonna play it next Tuesday because next Tuesday is Mario Day, March the 10th. So hopefully see you for that as well. But yeah, check back if you want to see more of me today. Check back in 4 hours, and we're gonna play Mega Man X. All right, chat. Have a good evening. See you later. Bye bye.